Ah, are we back? I hope everything is running all right now. Enough of this silliness. Let me see. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Can we get a... Is there someone who can sound check for me real quick? Can we sound off? I want to make sure that we're all good. I'm checking around on all of my stuff. I want to say... Let's see. That looks good. These look good too. Where's the other thing? There's one more thing. This. All right, that should be all of my screens for now. I believe. So, we're back for now. On the off chance that we are somehow struck by another blackout, I have made a save for where it is that we have been. So I do apologize on that behalf. I'm not sure if it's something that was triggered by the house, the environment, or what. We're going to have to find out the hard way, I think, because I wanted to stream today. And so I will do just that for the sanctity of me wanting to do that. Where's my mods? I know one of them wanted to. Do I need to at him? Is he here? Crust, are you here? He's not here. Who's here? Is it just me? Am I all alone? All alone on I just saw Shrek recently. Where is he? Don't tell me he's gone napping. I'm gonna at him real quick because he's the one who's gonna be helping me get through this. So I'll give him the brief shout out or like the brief call since he's the one who wanted me. There he is. There you are. Welcome in. For now, I've managed to get things, oh, your family over. Okay, I was wondering. Well, I managed to get back for the time being. I don't know for how long it is that we will be here, but, I mean, we're here for now. So, I'm hoping that we can get, something going before any more problems arise. So, I guess stop dilly-dallying now. And I'll try to continue with where it is that we left off. God forbid that I get cut off in the same spot again, but... Oh, okay, hold on. I remember I did do something different. Okay, I had this here last time. So I'll move it around. That should do, I think. All right. So enough dilly-dallying. I'll continue on and we'll try to get through as much of this as we can before we run into any more issues. All right? Sound like a plan? Let me make sure I have my phone right nearby so that way if anything does happen, I'll be able to post about it again. So, Mr. Fawles had a car then? Well, the bridge is way up in the mountains, man. The defendant and the victim were up there by car. Or went up there by car. I mean, how else, right? Oh fuck, I forgot. Fuck, I'm forgetting voices. Shoot, what was your voice? What? You mean the defendant drove his own car? No, no, of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting in a red light. A car thieves. I'm not sure how I feel about car thieves. Is this guy sure about how he feels about anything? This is a photo of the stolen car's trunk. Where's the stab wound supposed to be? She got stabbed where? Naturally, that's the body of Valerie Hawthorne in there. Whoa, that doesn't look too comfortable. The victim, she was stabbed in the back, correct? Yeah. Ha. For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back. Wait, men always seem to get stabbed in the back. We're talking about a woman here. You can't tell from this picture for the photo, but the knife was stuck in her back nice and firm. Yeah, you really can't tell from the photo. You would think that there'd be some blood or something like that even got somewhere. Condition of the body when it was discovered is very important information. Detective, was there anything strange or noteworthy in the trunk of the car? I don't see anything strange, do you? Hold on, can I look at this a little bit more clearly? Aside from the fact that it looks clean, like super duper clean. Probably. Okay. What did the defendant have to say about this photo? What he always says, ma'am. I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing. That's all he says. Nothing. I wouldn't say he did nothing. At the very least, we all know he stole a car. It's just what he always says, Your Honor, and then he always says, uh, sorry, I told a little lie. Or something like that. Well, in any case, it seems he was caught and arrested. Precisely. Mr. Fawles was arrested at a police checkpoint. That certainly is some impressive police work. Well, no, actually, it was way too close for comfort. We set up the checkpoint just after 5 p.m. We figured that Mr. Fawles might try to run. What do you mean it was too close for comfort? The two of them arranged to meet at 4:30, and it takes approximately 30 minutes to go from the bridge to the checkpoint. That was kind of close. Any later, and Mr. Fawles could have slipped right by. Listen up, kitten. There's a big trap waiting for you in that testimony. A trap? Walk into it carelessly, and it'll leave more than just a flesh wound. Fun, huh? No, it's not. Well, if you want to have any chance at all, you'd better get some more information. And if you're going to get caught in a trap, it's best to get caught early. You can always look for contradictions afterwards. The ever-famous contradictions. I sure hope someone can find those, or I can find those. Photo of the trunk. I don't see anything strange, do you? Stabbed with a knife in the back. Died from blood loss between 4 and 5. Okay, that's where my mind goes to first, is that this place is too damn clean for it to have been blood loss. If this is after they got her. 4:30 p.m. at that bridge. Oh, wait, this is the same photo. I don't see anything strange. Do you? Anyway. I pressed this, I'm pretty sure, so. I think it was, that's where there's bloody murdered, sir. Oh, shit, I meant to. Okay. I'll put a save up again now, so that way I don't have to read through all this again. And now I'm paranoid, not just of being wrong of things, but also now that my internet might not work. Died. Blood loss. Fuck, okay, nope. Shit, okay, yeah, no, that's what I was. I don't see anything strange. Do you? Anyway. Am I supposed to present the picture? What's so strange in this picture, I wonder? I feel like that's the obvious thing. Besides, well, maybe we should state the obvious here. Oh, fuck, no, really? Oh, okay, hold on, wait. Wait, what? Is there a piece of evidence here that I'm missing? Oh, shit, I'm missing something here. Or maybe I'm just getting baited harder than I thought initially. Okay, hold on. I guess I'm not, that picture really wasn't a contradiction. It felt suspicious, so I figured I should try to look into it. Let me see. In the mountains. I mean, because it's a very important place. Turning to the scene of the crime. That's where she was brutally murdered. Yeah, we were right on the ball. We found the criminal within an hour of the murder. It was great. Isn't there something weird about that? Location was a suspension bridge up in the mountains. So how did they find out about the crime so quickly? How did they find out about the bridge? Or about them? And if they didn't get it from here, Must have mentioned the phone call to someone, right? That's what would happen. She wouldn't have been killed. She remembered finishing the phone call from Mr. Fawles. She left a note on her desk about it. Why she didn't mention the phone call to anyone? Tried to make a getaway. Hey. Mr. Fawles had a car then? Defendant and victim. You mean the defendant drove his own car? It was stolen. Photo of the trunk. Mr. Fawles was arrested at a checkpoint set up at the base of the mountain. Figured Mr. Wait, 5 p.m.? Oh, fuck, hold on. I wish I could go back. I need to look at that. Try to run. Shit, I need to read that one again. Approximately 30 minutes to get from the bridge to the checkpoint. That is... How did they... Shit. Okay, hold on. An unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet them. Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dusky Bridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Fawles. It's when she was brutally murdered. Stab with a knife in the back. Died from blood loss between 4 and 5. Located 40 feet above Eagle River. Photo materials written by the victim. Wear a white scarf. Oh, whoa. Okay, hold on. Wait. I think I figured it out. There we go. Okay, I was on the right track. I needed to read some more. God damn it. All right, here we go. Witness.
What is it? Do you have something to say, Miss Fay?
I'm sorry. I totally forgot what I was going to say. This is the first time I've ever had to actually address someone like that.
You should have practice before coming to court. Honestly, Miss Fay, I'm not sure I like this.
Huh. Say there, little kitten. Want a piece of my coffee candy? Candy? Well, you're still too young to be drinking real coffee. Ugh. Come on, Mia. Shake it off. You're a lawyer. Detective.
Yes, ma'am.
This photo. You said that there was nothing peculiar about it. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's what I said.
Well, then I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim.
The note?
It very clearly says, wear a white scarf for identification. The caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like. Thus, this special request. I have one very simple question for you, detective. Where's the white scarf? I can't seem to find it on this photo.
Well, to be honest, we didn't find it in the trunk, ma'am.
You stopped there? You should have looked for it.
The caller told her to wear it to identify herself, so I'd expect she did just that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you have to say about this?
I see the defense is a little lacking. The scarf you are searching for so desperately, is this the one perchance? It looks kind of blue.
Where did you find that, sir?
On Dusky Bridge. I was there first and decided to conduct my own investigation.
Why? Why didn't you tell me?
I made a decision to keep all pieces of evidence in my personal satchel. It's the safest place I know. That hotshot sure has flair for the dramatic. It's not exactly white as the caller requested, but as you can see, it's close enough for what it is intended for.
It looks like it spent some time in the mud.
Not surprising, it was drizzling on the mountain that day.
There was rain, huh?
Prosecutor Edgeworth. He was intentionally hiding that scarf the whole time?
The court will accept the scarf into evidence.
Found by Dusky Bridge.
Now, if the attorney for the defense has finished embarrassing herself, I'd like to move on with the testimony. That is all right with you, isn't it, Miss Fay?
Boy, would I like to wrap the scarf around his smarmy little neck.
Very good. Now, if we're done with the mud-covered scarf business, the prosecution moves to its established conclusion and with hard evidence that Miss Hawthorne and Mr. Fawles did indeed meet on that bridge that day. Further, we will show exactly what occurred there. That sounds quite promising. I can't wait to hear all about it.
Everything is moving on his whim.
Don't forget, kitten, There's a reason why everyone considers this kid a genius.
A genius, huh? Shit, I took 2 hits I didn't need to because I was focusing on the wrong thing for the right piece of evidence. Actually, there's an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It should be the... Wait, huh? Taken by the way, it shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir. It was drizzling that day. Unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going on. This photo's also probably really important. Anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. That must have been when the scarf fell off. I feel like,
looking at this photo, you really get the sense that this bridge is very high up. There's about 40-foot drop from the bridge of the Eagle River below. Mr. Edgeworth, who took this photo anyway? Let's just say it was a well-intentioned third party. Aha, a potential witness. So why isn't this person in the courtroom?
Well, they said they absolutely did not want to testify.
The person in question was very delicate, Your Honor.
It's not Dahlia, is it?
Besides, as long as we have this photo, we see no reason to compel them to testify. I'm not sure how I feel about that.
He doesn't know how to feel about anything, does he?
So, as you can see, Terry Fawles had both the motive and the opportunity. I think it's quite clear at this point what happened on that bridge. Aha, the truth is becoming clear to me now.
Huh?
Yes, it's quite obvious. He's clearly guilty.
Not again, that's not fair. I haven't even done my cross-examination yet. What do you mean, It's an eyewitness. Who is this eyewitness? She's a college student. A female college student? It's probably Dahlia, isn't it? Meaning she's female and a college student, ma'am. She doesn't do well in front of other people, so I came to testify for her. Maybe so, but as the attorney of the defense, I have the right to cross-examine her.
For the time being, we're not relying on the witness's statements, that is all.
What is that supposed to mean?
The prosecution has other more decisive evidence. Our case doesn't rest on the vague testimony of a female college student. A female college student, eh?
It means she's female and a college student, sir.
If you absolutely must hear her testimony, you'll have to give us a good reason why. Please tell us more about the decisive evidence in question.
Accidentally taken. The victim is wearing a scarf in the photo, all right. So about the witness who took this photo, what was this person doing all the way up in the mountains? She was taking photos of wildflowers, apparently.
There were many unusual types of flora on that mountain, Miss Fay. People in the area say it's because of the spirits that live there. The spirits? Now that you mention it, this photo. This cloudy fog-like thing. Is this a ghost? I don't believe it.
No, Your Honor, no. I don't think it's a ghost. Okay. Drizzling, huh? That's right. There was a light rain coming down. The whole place was dreary. But not as dreary as the mood that's in this courtroom right now. Haha. Looks like a cold front just moved in.
In any case, the point is that the area was quite damp. There was even some fog.
I even slipped and fell while I was on the bridge. It was really something. Is that part of the witness's testimony as well? Of course it is. He pushed the victim hard in the back and she fell down right on her stomach.
I remember that happening once myself. I was really brutal.
Are you talking about seeing someone get pushed, or were you the one getting pushed? Or does it mean that you pushed someone down like that once? With his mind-boggling tales and the way he said brutal, I wonder if he's Canadian.
Ha! Save your nasty look for the right person.
Huh?
Take a look. Poor baby. The court record seems to have wet itself.
Hey, watch where you spill your coffee. Court record, huh? Stabbed her in the back. Stab with a knife in the back. So in other words, there was a struggle between the criminal and the victim, huh? That's what the witness said. Well, it looks like she didn't remember about the scarf. But from what she said, it sounded like a pretty violent fight, ma'am. The area was wet from rain. The bridge was probably wet, too. Which would explain why the scarf was all covered in mud, but there's something about this testimony that's still bothering me. Talk about a surprise. I had no idea there was a photo. So what do I do? You really still believe in him? Mr. Crybaby, I mean? Of course I do. So the little kitten believes in fairy tales, huh? In that case, the answer is obvious. If what you believe is the truth, then that means that somewhere hidden in that testimony is a contradiction. One huge contradiction waiting to be discovered. That's your chance. An eyewitness who took this photo, the photo was accidentally taken, yeah, my ass, shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir. Drizzling that day, unfortunately, it's going to be hard, it's a little hard to see what's going on. From behind and stabbed her in the back. Stabbed with a knife in the back. Died from blood loss between 4 and 5 p.m. Where does it lie? I wonder. Where are the lies being hidden? Okay. I don't think this photo has anything to do with it. Time of the incident found on Dusky Bridge. It's raining. Is there something in this photo? Can barely see. That's for certain. Confidential police materials written on the victim. Wear white scarf for identification. I feel like this has something to do with it, but which part I don't know. Uh-huh. The victim shoved the anyway, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. That must have been when the scarf fell off. Drizzling that day, unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going. The photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the Vic wearing the scarf, sir. Criminal shoved behind and stabbed her in the back. Let me see this again. Is that the part of the witness's testimony as well? Of course it is. He pushed the victim hard in the back and she fell down right on her stomach. Poor baby. Court record. Court record, huh? Is there something here in the court record? I feel like it's this. But I don't know. Court record, huh? That must have been when the scar fell off. In other words, there was a struggle between the criminal and the victim. That's what the witness said. Well, looks like she didn't remember about the scar, but from what she said, it sounded like a pretty violent fight. Probably wet, too. Would it be the photo? She doesn't look messy at all. If she fell... Is that something even worth considering? She lost the scarf. She doesn't look wet or messy or... Fuck, dude. It's just too clean. The scarf is messy, but the wearer is not. Seems to have been taken by witness. Where even is this on the bridge? It's hard to tell. I feel like there's something hidden somewhere. It might be this. Because I can't imagine the bridge white for identification. Okay, so the bridge map and then the picture, I think, might have something to do with it. Something about the testimony that's still bothering me. Eyewitness. His photo was accidentally taken. Scary. It was drizzling that day. Unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going on. Showed the victim from behind and stabbed her in the back. I don't know if the photo has anything to do with it. That must have been when the scar fell off. Okay, so it's probably one of these two, because I feel like these other three... Whoops. Okay, wait. Eyewitness, photo, drizzling that day. Okay, so these... All the ones up to here, they feel like correct. These are like correct statements. There's nothing to worry about. This is correct. First and foremost. Nothing to hide there, it would seem. Criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. This is where it's a bit more speculative, but I don't know how to disprove that. I don't have like the murder weapon or none of that. So I have to prove it based off of criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. That must have been when the scar fell off. It has to be this one, I imagine. But which one is it? Probably not. I'm feeling a lot less inclined to do this one. And much more... No, not this one. Much more to do this one. The photo. Because she's so clean looking in this photo. You can't even see the stab wound. No stab wound. If they scuffled, there's... Well, it's raining. And you can't even see the wet marks on her. So... Criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. At what point would he have... Hold on. Drizzling that day, unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going on. Anyway, the criminal shoved her from behind and stabbed her in the back. Okay, another thought just entered my head. She's facing him in this one, so at what point would they have stabbed her in the back? Wouldn't they have just stabbed her in the front? Okay, I've got a couple ideas here, but chances are I'll probably just get blown through it, so go ahead and put a save real quick. All right, so is it this one? Seems to have been taken by the witness. Fuck. Okay, nope. Damn it. Oh my god, I'm really getting blown up by this one. Drizzling that day, unfortunately, oh no, not that one. Anyway, the criminal shoved her... I'm pretty sure this was the one that I pressed it on. The criminal... I was so sure that it was... Or like, I was much more positive to the idea because of the idea of... Like, she's facing him, so... I guess he could have forced her to turn her, or like, what? I don't know. This one is the one that I'm the most honed in on, so I'm going to start over real quick. There's an eyewitness that was there when the incident took place. We're not going to get any more information on her. This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. Shows the victim wearing the scarf. I mean, it certainly looks like her. I can't... Looks like her jacket, her skirt. So I can't be like, oh, we can't tell for certain that that's the victim. I think that's established, so... It's drizzling that day. Unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going on. Drizzling, huh? That's right. There was a little or light rain coming down. The whole place was dreary. Not as dreary as... Okay. In any case... Point is that the area was quite damp. There was even some fog. It slipped when I was on the bridge. Behind and stabbed her in the back. That must have been when the scar fell off. Is it this one then? If they're on the bridge and she fell, the scarf would have fallen, wouldn't it? Why would it end up on the... when the scarf fell off. Where's the contradiction? What am I trying to... I feel like this is the thing that should be the most contradictory, because I'm trying to prove that my person didn't kill her, but I don't think I have the right evidence to do so. But at the same time, where's the relevancy of the scarf still? Hmm. Shoot. Let me look through the evidence again. Stab with a knife. Between 4 and 5. I don't think we have any time-related questions going on. We just have new access to a photo that shows that it was raining. There's something in this photo I'm not picking up on, I think. We have my defendant and the victim. I'm not sure where they are on the bridge. That's something that threw me off. You see like cliff, bushes and stuff in the back. Doesn't look like she has a weapon. Can't even see the knife. The bridge looks pretty secure. So, like, to have fallen. No, she didn't fall. What on earth? Is there something in this photo? I don't know. Okay, hold on. I'm going to look at the other stuff. Worn by the victim at the time of the incident, found on a dusky bridge. Found on the bridge. Edgeworth says it was found on the bridge. Okay. Found on the bridge. She was stabbed. Okay. So that's not too troublesome to get. Dude, if he stole this, the only suspicious thing I can see is the way that he broke into the trunk. Is there something here? That bridge. Wear a white scarf. I'm so pissed that it's not white either. I'm missing something. I don't know how far they are. The picture does not help with this. Stab with a knife. God, I can't see anything. I'm playing off the back foot so hard here. She's just too clean. Is it? Hold on. I need to confirm something. Drizzling that day, the criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. He says there was a struggle. The part of the witness's testimony as well. Of course it is. He pushed the victim hard in the back. She fell down right on her stomach. There was a struggle. Look, poor baby, the court record. Could you spill your coffee? The court record. That must have been where the scar fell off. In his words, there was a struggle between the victim and the criminal and the victim. So the witness said she didn't remember the scarf. Those last two are where it's those last two. God damn it. Okay, what did I present? Last time I presented, I think this photo. Maybe it's the other one. He pushed her down and stabbed her in the back. Maybe. It is. Okay, hold on. I had to make sure for a second. Okay, so that was, so at the time, fuck, dude, I'm like so behind on this one. So at the time of the crime, there was a light drizzle coming down, correct? Yeah, and fog too, just generally soggy atmosphere. Ooh, the hair flip? Well, I have evidence that doesn't go with the soggy atmosphere. But in this photo of the victim's body that was found in the car trunk, considering the contradictions of the scene of the crime, something isn't right. Okay, Edgeworth knows about it too. Well, by all means, please enlighten us as to what isn't right.
What about this photo in the trunk that doesn't fit with the conditions that day? If it doesn't fit with the conditions, do I just press on the coat? There's so much of it. I guess just... It can't be the car, right? Like, there's no water droplets. It's gotta be... Yeah, it's gotta be the coat. The victim was pushed, allegedly. She's not as dirty as the... She's not as dirty as... Please. Please? The victim's coat? Please. As far as I can see, there's nothing strange about it. Aha! Oh my god. Okay, so I overthought it a little bit. Damn it, I was on the right track. Wrong picture this time. Fuck. That's exactly what's strange. Recall the testimony. What were the conditions on the bridge that day? It was drizzling and foggy. Dusky Bridge was all wet. If the victim really had fallen down on her stomach on top of the bridge, then the front of her coat should have been covered in mud. That's exactly right. The other day I fell on a muddy street and my gorgeous playoff beard was befouled. I do admit that the crime scene was quite wet that day. However, that doesn't mean that at the top of the bridge itself was muddy. If Your Honor had fallen in the shower instead of on a muddy street, your glorious hockey beard pride your glorious hockey beard pride of the legal league would be wet but not muddy. Oh, Ellie! Hi, how are you doing? Welcome in. We had a little bit of a problem earlier in the stream, but I think things should have fixed themselves. Hopefully no more electrical issues should befuddle me today. That's what she said? Well, this is a life, yes, this is a life and death scenario. You can't, that's what she said, your way out of a courtroom. Fortunately, I have yet to test that skill. Still, your point is well taken. Can you prove that the surface of the bridge was muddy that day? Probably the scarf, no? The surface of the bridge, huh? Ha, a real man wouldn't stand for a taunt like this. Neither would a real woman. Of course I can. Here's the evidence that proves the surface of the bridge was muddy. It's probably the scarf, since that's the only other muddy thing. The evidence is the scarf. So sick, I feel icky. If you're sick, you should rest. Ella, you need to rest. If you feel icky, then you should make sure to eat things that you can. Stay hydrated, shower, cleanse yourself of all the nasty bacteria that plague your poor body. Are you hydrated? Have you eaten? Are you well rested? Slept for 14 hours? Oh, well, I guess that qualifies for well rested. Well, then I guess you should take the time to relax. Try to take, or not really take away. Try to make sure that you can stay away from as much stress as possible, so that way your body can heal faster. As long as you're well fed, you're well rested, well hydrated, and just overall enjoying your time. I think that helps the body move along accordingly. So if you need to take the time to go take care of yourself, some self-care or whatever that you need to do, feel free to do so. I appreciate you dropping by, but your health is the most important thing that you should take care of. So that way you can come back anytime and feel better all the way. Unless I'm your temporary form of entertainment to keep your mind off of things. In which case, I hope I can provide what you so desire. And I hope that my internet and my electricity decides to play along as well. We don't have any issues. All right, so where was I? Should be obvious. If the scar fell onto the bridge and got this muddy, it means that the bridge was obviously covered in mud. No, I can't be outwitted by this novice bimbo. Jesus Christ, what an ass! Edgeworth, what kind of an ego did you have at 20? Hey, same to you, buddy. Novice bimbo. Miss Faye's assertions make perfect sense to me. I do admit that there appears to be a contradiction between the condition of the victim's coat and her scarf. However, the real question is, why is there a contradiction? Huh? For every contradiction, there exists an explanation. Let's look at what the explanation is in this case this case may be, shall we?
All right. It's not like he's really giving me a choice here.
Huh. You're doing pretty well for a little kitten. Mr. Armando. No matter what he says, a contradiction always comes down to a lie. It's either the victim discovered in the trunk, the witness's photo showing the defendant and the victim, or the witness's testimony that stated she saw the moment of the murder. Just relax and think it over. It's pretty simple, isn't it? The false evidence. It's one of those three.
Well, only one of those is not concrete. What did he say? It was the photo, the testimony, and what was it again? He said it was right. Hold on. So it was either this, which there's photo proof of, this, which there's photo proof of, or a testimony for someone who isn't here. So,
what you just said now, I'm not sure I like it.
That wasn't me, Your Honor. It was the coffee aficionado over here that said that.
This court is not in a habit of accepting false evidence, you know.
Blame it on him, Your Honor. He's the one trying to slip false evidence into court.
But we won't let him. We'll expose his evidence as the flimsy scam it really is.
Yes. The false evidence in this case is the witness's testimony. It's a no-brainer. Obviously, it's the witness that's suspicious. During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out a crucial fact. The criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Now, is that a testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen?
Yeah, that's what the witness told us.
That testimony is filled with holes. After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all.
That's true.
Ha! It's not just that, it's the truth. Oh, it's not true, it's the truth. If there was truly decisive witness in this case, I'm certain that boy Wonder over there would have called them in the first place. Your Honor, the defense requests to cross-examine the eyewitness. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory as well.
Getting somewhere.
Well, young Edgeworth, what have you to say?
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, it appears that we'll need to hear from your mystery witness after all.
You should brace yourselves
for the brutal truth.
Your Honor, the prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court. We are prepared to present our witness at any time.
Very well. Please bring forth your witness at this time.
What Mr. Edgeworth said kind of worries me. Is it Dahlia? Is Dahlia the one who was there that day? What does he mean by the brutal truth?
Now let us proceed with the testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, please go right ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons... Is it Dahlia? The woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes. I said it was a college student. Is it Dahlia? This is it, Mia. The battle begins here.
Witness, what is your name and occupation?
It is! Oh no, she's back. Oh, she's back. Oh, she's back. First case, this case. Oh no, Dolly's back. Oh shit. Oh man. Chad, I don't know how to feel about this. This girl's about to be a part of another case a year from now. Everyone's so silent I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter.
Oh. When I look at you, how can I put it? You look as scrumptious as a double-double of a dozen donut holes. You look as scrumptious as a double-double and a dozen donut holes. I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite.
Hey, hey, not so fast.
Ah. As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate. I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You are a true gentleman. Miss Fay, you could learn a lot from this man.
He's such a gentleman, he sure doesn't act like one to me.
Sir? Yes, my dear, eh?
This is my first time, so I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause. Ooh, she's a dastardly woman, this one. Oh, Shrimple, I'm gonna need you to bring the shades. I don't trust this one. She's a shady one. I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause.
Not at all. It's no trouble at all.
Now then, may we please have your name and occupation? My name is, Why are you lying about your name? What are you trying to hide from me? Melissa Foster. That doesn't seem to be... I'm a college student, a freshman in the literature department.
You were in the scene when the unfortunate event occurred, correct?
And you were the one who took this photo? Is that accurate?
Ah!
How can you be so mean?
Now see here, what are you doing shoving that in her face like that?
Huh? But it's just a photograph. It's not like it's something dangerous.
Next time I'll be forced to penalize you.
Uh-oh. I don't like the turn this is taking. Melissa. She's staring at me? And you would be? Huh? I'm the defense attorney. My name is Mia Fay. I see. So you are... She know me?
Now then, young lady, could you please give us your testimony?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best. I'm not sure how to feel about this woman. Actually, no. Those emotions that I feel for her are negative, but even still. I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they just started fighting. Okay, so that's a point of contention, all right. That's when I hurried and took the photo that shows the crucial moment. The crucial moment? What's even going on in the photo? And right after that, I called the police. Did that happen? I guess we don't know that.
By the way, where were you standing when the incident occurred?
I believe the map that would be of help here. I was standing right over here. Okay, that's a super weird angle. What? I was standing in a beautiful field surrounded by tall cliffs.
So you took the photo from that location, eh?
I brought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to.
Ho ho ho, what a cute camera, just like its owner.
All right. Took the witness's photo with this, a small but powerful model.
All right then, Miss Fay, time for your cross-examination. But I warn you, make the witness cry again and you'll feel the rap.
Oh my god, are you serious? Can I only press so many times or... Fuck, I swear to god. Okay, hold on, I'm saving again. I don't want to get caught for, like, over-pressing. I'm going to find out right now. I was using my camera and take some pictures of wildflowers. Did you say wildflowers? Yes, the mountain is famous for its beautiful spring wildflowers. But it's only February. Well, I couldn't wait for spring to come.
Oh, I just know how you feel. It's just like when I first started growing this glorious beard of mine. I just couldn't wait, so I wore a dyed blonde Santa beard until mine grew in properly. Do you mind if we got back to the facts of this case, Your Honor?
Okay. Was there anything strange about the two of them? I'm a bad girl. I know I am. It looked like they were having a really serious conversation up there. So I decided to watch them, like some kind of peeping Tom. Why does she talk like this?
No, not at all. Everyone's like that. I love watching other people fight too. In fact, I can't get enough of it. Actually, that's why I took this job in the first place.
Too much info, Your Honor.
In any case, it's perfectly natural for you to have kept watching them, especially dressed as they were.
Well, anyway, I was watching them very closely. Suddenly the fighting and they just start fighting. Do you have any idea why they were fighting about? No, I have no idea. Why do you ask that? Oh, I just kind of thought maybe you overheard what they said. Oh my God, please don't tell me she's... I would never eavesdrop. You were peeping. I've got more class than that.
That's right, Miss Fay. Don't drag the witness down to your level.
Grr. Okay, I thought I was going to get caught out for that. Crucial moment. And what may that be? And why'd you take that photo? Well, the two of them were really going at it. Ever since I was a little girl, I always wanted to be a news reporter. I guess that part of me just kind of took over. Smells like a lie to me.
Yes, I understand completely. Even now, I can completely abandon my boyhood dreams. I still use my grandson to test my comedy routines on.
So you wanted to be a comedian, huh? Not that it has any bearing on this. All I could do was use my camera, so I took the photo of the crucial moment and gave it to the police. What's so crucial about that moment, though? You called the police? Yes, because it looked to me like a murderer was going to try to escape.
We were already moving before the call even came in. Thanks to the victim's note, we had already started our operation. That was certainly tough luck for the criminal, eh?
Terry Fawles is the criminal. Then there must be something strange in this girl's testimony. Probably the crucial moment. Either that, what was it? It was the crucial moment. Hold on. Witness took the photo, small, powerful model. What's so crucial here? What happened at this point? There's the talk of the crucial moment. And then there was one more. Hold on. There was the one before it, I think. The crucial moment. I forget.
Be careful, kitten. That girl has a judge wrapped around her little finger. You're going to have a tough time poking holes in the testimony of hers.
You're going to have to come up with something really good, Mia. So, notice there were two people standing on the spin. Suddenly they just started fighting. Okay, never mind. I thought this one was a lot more suspicious. Or maybe, yeah, no. Suddenly they just started fighting. Maybe that could have been the case, but she didn't necessarily say that they got knocked down. If I were a betting man. No, not this one. It's the... Yeah. What the fuck is so crucial about this? Hold on. It's my camera. Two people, yeah. She was eavesdropping. They started fighting. Took the photo that shows the crucial moment. This is what I'm curious about. Yeah. Witness. When you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is this what you meant? All I can see in this photo are two people facing each other. You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight? Normally, that's the kind of thing we would refer to as a crucial moment. Why haven't you presented a photo like that? Ooh, we're getting somewhere. Well, you see...
The photo we presented was the only one there was.
But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo. You must have taken a photo of it.
No! My apologies, young lady. But Miss Fay's assertion is not without a certain amount of merit.
He can certainly downplay a situation, can he? I'm sorry. I'm a very bad girl. I used it all up, the film, I mean.
You ran out of film?
This photo was the last one. What?
Unfortunately, this is the truth. I personally examined all the photographs she took that day. All the other photos of the witness herself playing among the wildflowers.
The witness herself? Then who took the photos? Well, you see, my camera has a timer feature built into it. So you took photos of yourself?
I remember taking some photos of myself once too.
Please, no details.
It seems that Miss Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all.
Wait, just a minute.
No. Well, if she had no film left, she couldn't very well take more photos, eh? Miss Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about a different sort of photo. Photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're quite the poet.
Very well. Let's get back to the cross-examination. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you'd witnessed.
Yes, Mr. Judge. Boy, this guy really is a sucker for sweet talk.
Ha! Looks like the other kitten in the room is one that's getting all the attention.
Yeah, it's sickening. I was using my camera to take some pictures of wildflowers. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, is this... Wait, what? Victim turned around. Oh, wait, that's new. Okay, wait a minute. We got two new bits of information. Suddenly they just started fighting. Tried to run away, but... Victim. Why do you think she tried to run away? With her police training, she certainly knew better than to turn her back on a criminal.
This was a large, powerful man with a knife. If I had been a quacky woman like you, I'm sure she would have acted differently.
Quaggy? Why, you...
If it had been me, I probably would have jumped into the river.
There's still something wrong with this testimony. Only got about 10 yards before she's stabbed in the back. So you're saying Sergeant Hawthorne wasn't able to get away from him? Well, it's a narrow bridge and it was swaying back and forth. If you ask me, both of them were in danger of falling off. I only wish I could have done something to help her.
That seems to make sense.
I wonder about that. Something seems kind of off.
Huh. Does it now? You have a good sixth sense. When you feel something's off, that's when you need to figure out why.
Terry Fawles isn't the criminal. Okay, we're back to this part. Okay, so something strange in one of those two new bits of information.
Be careful, kitten. That girl has the judge wrapped around. Okay, never mind. I thought we were...
Okay, so one of the two new bits. Victim turned around, tried to run away. She only got about 10 yards before she was stabbed in the back. Tried to run away. Only got about 10 yards. 10 yards? Oh, hang on a minute. Wait. 5 yards. This is the only thing that I think that mentions distance. I think... Wait. What angle? Okay, hold on. She says that she was on the bottom left. Right? Bottom left. Hold on. So if... Assuming... Okay, wait, hold on. This is kind of... My perception's being messed with. So she's here. She's got... Wait. No. Hold on. So if she's... Yeah, if she's on the bottom left and facing away from her is Fawles, then that means what? Wait, she's on the other side. She's on the right side, isn't she? Hold on a minute. If she's, here, and Fawles is facing away from her, that means that he's the closest to her, which means that he'd be closer to the car, and she would be on the right side. Yeah. She would be on the right side. She wouldn't run that far. 10 yards, eh? There we go. Okay, there we go. Now it's starting to make sense. Jesus Christ. When I had nothing to work on, I fucking looked like a fool. But now we're getting somewhere. Witness, your testimony is a joke. Huh? What? But I just...
Miss Faye, I thought I warned you not to make the witness cry.
One short testimony and two bad contradictions. There's no possible excuse.
You say there were 2 contradictions?
It's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of the area. According to her testimony, the two of them... Okay, yeah, the victim was on the right. So yeah, I got that right. The two of them were in the middle of the bridge. But if they were and the victim had turned around and tried to run, well then,
She would have hit a dead end.
you said 10 yards, but she couldn't even have run 5 because Dusky Bridges collapsed on the other side. Ah!
What does all of this mean?
It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness told a charming little lie. That's all there is to it.
This beautiful young lady has been lying to the court?
Oh, shoot. Did the ad start rolling again? Oops. Damn it. I could have stopped it. Oh, piss. I'm sorry to everyone who's watching who is not a subscriber.
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion. What do you mean?
There's one... Of course, it's Edgeworth. How could I forget? Ah, of course there's more to it.
There's one major mistake in this diagram.
What did you say?
What are you referring to?
It's all because this diagram was made after the incident occurred.
It's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it. So you're saying...
I'm saying that even though the bridge is currently in disrepair, there's no evidence that can prove that the bridge was broken during the incident. That's ridiculous! You could actually tell the condition of the bridge from this photo. Fuck, he's right about that. I was trying to see if there was any point of breaking this from this... Is there? No, I can't see it. Is there? No, it looks good on both sides, or at the very least there's planks on both of them. I was trying to see if there was any signs of, like, wear and tear on the rope. No dice. Damn it.
I apologize to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence.
Huh, this guy's good. Huh? What do you mean?
He planned it from the beginning.
He's a genius, all right. That diagram of the bridge was his insurance policy. What? That coward!
Well, Miss Fay, it seems you've once again made a reckless accusation.
I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful myself.
No. It wasn't your fault at all.
Now then, shall we go on with the trial? I'd like to establish once and for all what it was the witness actually saw.
Indeed. All right, young lady. May I ask you to please proceed with your testimony?
But it's so hard to go on.
We're all on your side, Miss Foster.
There's no need to worry. I'll tell you. Just tell us what you saw. Yes, sir. Running from the crime. Running from the crime? When she left or whenever what was her name? Valerie? Valerie Hawthorne left? After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms, and he carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way he can make sure that the body stayed hidden. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw. What the fuck does that mean? Did you not see this? That's it? Okay, hold on.
Witnessing such violence must have been difficult.
Yes, sir. I'm still shaken up.
If he accepts his testimony as it is, we're finished.
Don't say that.
Oh, well. Maybe I'll stop off at my favorite cafe on the way home. They make a really great mocha... Oh, fuck, I never figured it. I think it's a mocha latte. Pretty sure they make a great mocha latte.
This trial isn't over yet.
Huh. That's what I like to hear. All right, Miss Fay, your cross-examination, if you please.
Contradiction is staring you right in the face, Meow. Go on the attack. Okay. Are you saying that the victim didn't fall down on the bridge? Actually, maybe she did. Oh,
of course she didn't fall down on the bridge.
If
she had fallen down, the photo wouldn't make any sense. If that was the case, her coat would have been all muddy.
If you don't mind, I was asking the witness.
No need to be so rude. Well, young lady?
Of course she didn't fall down. Damn it! This man in the prison uniform grabbed her before she could.
We're one step too slow. And then what did the defendant do after that?
Carried her over to the car. You personally witnessed that? Yes. Did anything strange happen when he did that? Well, I don't know if you'd call it strange or not. That's when the victim's scarf fell off.
You mean this scarf? Our words match what we found at the scene. I don't see any problem.
That was the only way he could... was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. Is it? Couldn't he have just thrown her off? Or like pushed her? If he stabbed her, wanted to move her, just throw her over the bridge. Carried the body all by himself. Yes.
Considering the size of the defendant, I don't think it would be difficult.
Yes, but let's remember where they were. They were on a narrow bridge that was ready to collapse. Even if that's possible for it. Wait, is it even possible for him to have carried a dead body on the bridge like that?
Well, the fact of the matter is that he did.
Wouldn't there have been blood or something on him?
Surely he would have had some, like, fingerprints on her coat or something. That kind of talk is just silly.
Silly? Edgeworth, I never would have thought you the kind to say that. Wow, how did he get so emotional all of a sudden, right?
Miss Fair, if you think there's some other possibility, please share with the rest of us.
You can just leave the body on top of the bridge. Why do you say that? It's already broken down bridge, hidden away in the mountains. Doing anything more to hide the corpse would have gotten overboard, wouldn't it? Yes, but the mountain is famously... Whoa, what the heck? I gotta... dismiss. How do I dismiss this? Can I... Okay, there we go. I got an Amber Alert on the phone that I'm using the VTube Studio on. But the mountain is famous among hikers. A surprising number of people go up there. But it's February, right? And it was raining that day, correct? There's also a small temple and a channeling dojo there.
Interesting.
You know those monks, they just love cold, isolated places.
I think the witness is trying to say that the corpse could have been found at any time. Besides, the witness is merely reporting what she witnessed with her own eyes.
And you're absolutely certain that it was my client who was carrying the body? Well, he was wearing a prisoner's uniform, but as for his face?
You're saying you didn't get a clear look at his face.
Well, they were really far away and it was raining as well. I thought I was only supposed to say exactly what I saw.
Excellent. You're a remarkably honest young woman.
Aside from the fact that she... Oh, okay, I was going to say, aside from the fact that she lied, but we're still under the idea that she didn't lie. Edgeworth tried to bail her out. Something about this testimony is bothering me, but what?
Hey, kitten. Have you ever put salt in your coffee?
No, why would I?
Why not?
Huh?
It may actually go better with coffee than sugar, right? Listen, my point is if you're not sure, you might as well add a ton of salt to it. It might bring out the rust in something, like a piece of evidence.
He's right, Mia. Go present something. You've got nothing to lose.
By the way, I wouldn't put salt in my coffee. The two don't go well after all.
So he knows. After he stabbed her in the back, quickly picked her up in his arms. Can I... What do I have? Okay, hold on. Stabbed with a knife. Died from blood loss. Bridge located 40 feet above Eagle River. Confidential police materials written by... Hold on. 5 yard... Can this help me still? The crags, the canyon... Or not really the canyon, but like... The river, the bridge. That bridge. I don't think I need this anymore. Tell her the whole truth must come out. Okay. Scarf. The camera. Okay. Hmm. Oh no. You said it, you started saying it, and I realized, I was like, wait, something's wrong, isn't it? Oh my god, this whole time I've been playing in silence. Well, that's gonna look great whenever I look back on it, but, damn it. Oh my god, this whole time, dude, I've just been hearing it for myself. I didn't even turn it back on for you guys when I turned it. Oh my god, it's been an hour. I'm never gonna beat the scuff allegations. Oh my god, dude. I just gotta sync. Oh yeah, you're right. I just gotta sync game audio further. Yeah. That's something I think that can be done. Now, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it immediately, but I think that's something that can be done. Alright. So what's stabbed her? This is what she saw, but what can I prove? Carried her over to the car. Suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. This one seems weird. Because I feel like you could have threw her over the bridge. Or like at that point, why not? Like what, there's just some mud and some blood on the bridge? And the body would have just gone down the currents. I think Edward said it was really fast a long time ago, but what proves that? I don't think there's any profiles that prove anything. Let me photograph the incident at Dusky Bridge. Well... I don't know. Okay, so... if we're talking about the bridge and how he could have gotten rid of it, suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. I don't think that's a good way to keep the body hidden when he could have just tossed it over the bridge, but... okay, I've got two pieces that at least show both the bridge. This one shows the river, but I just used this one. It might be that one. You could just leave the body on top of the bridge, that's right. I wouldn't imagine that anyone would want to. Okay. Stabbed her in the back, quickly picked her up in his arms. Let me see what this one says again. Are you saying that the victim didn't fall down? See? Okay, so Mia says the same thing. It didn't fall down. Wait, no. Wait, hold on. No. Okay, I got it backwards. I think this one initially led to my original speculation, where it didn't fall off. I read that as fall off the bridge, but no, she didn't fall down on the bridge. And then, yeah, no, Edgeworth bails her out of this one. My initial thought was that, and I carried her over to the car. Personally witnessed that. Did anything strange happen? That's when the scar fell off, and Edward is like, oh, what do you know? It's like what I said. Let me press this one more time. You mean the defendant carried the body all by himself? Doing the side of the defendant, I don't think it'd be too big of him. Remember the narrow bridge ready to collapse. It's even possible for him to have carried a dead body on the bridge like that. The fact that he did, it's just kind of silly. I think it's this one. I'm pretty sure it's this one. But I've got two pieces of evidence potentially for this. It's probably... shoot. Is it this one again? I just used this. Edgeworth is very finicky about this. It's not his only option. He could have thrown her off the bridge. It's probably this one, isn't it? Because this one shows the river underneath. Probably. Exactly. This is the best. I've only got 2 options for this one. I want to show that. But I don't think it's this one. So it's probably this one, right? But is it a... did I save? Okay. Suppose it was... yeah, so this one... It is! Okay, holy crap, okay. A killer not wanting his victim to be found. I can understand that. However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found.
Well, what is it?
Take another look at the map of the area and you'll see how. There's a river right below the bridge. Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth pointed out something interesting about the river.
For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current.
Yeah, I remember that.
Most bodies that fall in are never recovered.
Ah. In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim's body victim's body was carried away and never found. If 10 murders were to occur at the same spot above the Eagle River, you can bet your boots that every other killer would have tossed the body in the water.
Order, order, order. I'm not sure if I care for the way that you put that, Miss Faye, but I must admit it does seem quite odd not to have thrown the body into the river.
Oh.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh my god, so he's not... how sad. Perhaps Miss Faye would perhaps Miss Faye would do well to try taking a dip in the river herself. What an ass! What the fuck? After all, you claim to be such an expert in the ways of nature. What are you talking about? My point is that no matter how odd you may find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this is what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw.
Quite true. Miss Faye, it seems that your assertion is without merit after all.
Oh? But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous.
Surely you can't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car? That's certainly consistent with the witness has told us.
Ugh. Please, witness, go on about... Oh, okay, so another testimony, go. Go on with your testimony. I'll try. All you have to do is tell us only what you saw. Otherwise, the mean lady might yell at you again. Who is he talking about? All right, I'll do my best. Oh! Okay, wait, no, it's not a full other testimony. After he stabbed her, quickly picked her up in his arm, carried her over to the car. Killer broke into the trunk of the car. Killer broke into the trunk of the car and hid the body in there. Just hid the body. Okay, so there's only one piece. Broke into the trunk of the car. There's only one thing that we haven't... Okay. What did the man do then? Well, naturally, he got in the car and was about to flee. That's when I came to my senses. Said to myself, I have to call the police. And so that's when you called the police. You're sure that's what you saw with your own eyes? Yes, I'm 100% certain. 100% certain. Bullshit. Killer broke into the trunk of the car and hid the body in there. Well, it certainly looks like he broke into it. Yeah. That makes sense. Okay, so the killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. We know that. Hold on, press it again. What did the man do then? Naturally, he got in the car and was about to flee. That's when he came to my senses. I told myself you have to call the police. When you called the police, you said that you saw that all with your own eyes. Yes, I'm 100% certain. The car... Hold the phone. Wait a minute. Wait, could she have... That's a cliff. Wait, no, that's not a cliff. There's an indentation. Wait, she's on the bottom left. Hold the phone. Yeah, no, this is true. Yeah, there's a rocky cover. So, okay. On her left, there's that rocky cover that she probably can't see over. And where art thou? Like, what part are we on? We're still in the first trial. Not sure quite yet, but yeah, no, there's a rocky cover to her side. Okay, hold on. It's probably one of two pieces of evidence then. We know that she's in the trunk, but how did she know she was in the trunk? Yeah, there's a cliffside or something off to the left of her. It's not this again, is it? That'd be 3 times in a row. Would it? I feel like it could be, because this was supposed to be Edgeworth's insurance for the case. And then it would have just, like, backfired. But still, it's so weird. It's like having the same answer, multiple times. But, or I guess maybe not so but. There are two pieces of evidence that I think show... Would this show? No, I don't think so. I mean, it shows them on the bridge, but I don't think it... Is it really this again? Could it really be this again? Because this shows the cliff, or the thing that would have blocked her view, because how would she have seen it? 100% saw it with her own eyes. That's bullshit. I called it as bullshit, but I didn't realize what it was that I was necessarily calling bullshit, just that she was bullshitting somewhere. So, killer broke into the trunk of the car. Yeah, we know that the killer broke into the trunk. What did the man do then? Got to the car, was about to flee. How would you have seen the car? That's when I came to my senses. Gotta call the police. You're sure you saw all that with your own eyes? I'm 100% certain. Right, so I called bullshit just because she said 100%. So I knew there was something here, but she did not see that. She couldn't have. She couldn't have seen it, but... Is it this again? God, please. Oh, man, this is the part that's got me worried. It's either this or the picture, but I'm feeling that the picture is just not as strong as a piece of evidence as this. If you have a thought of theory, try it out. Try it out? All right. I'll try it out in 1 second. I need to go ahead and play some ads real quick because it told me that the pre-rolls are back on, so I need to... I'm gonna run an ad break real quick. I'm gonna let my mind clear up. I'm not gonna... Ad break. Try ahead and clear out those pesky ads. Is it this? This feels like this is the best piece of evidence to show that she could not have seen over the rocky crevice or whatever, because it shows in this picture a little bit. But this picture doesn't feel like it's good enough to show that she couldn't have seen. Maybe I could lead it back to the other picture, but I don't know. It feels like this other one is still just better. But I don't know because I've used this twice already. Try it out. Oh my god, I swear to god, if it's the same thing 3 times in a row, I'm gonna be pissed. If it's the same thing 3 times in a row, I'm gonna be pissed, because I'm very paranoid that I'll be wrong. Ooh. If the shoe fits, I guess. Have the ads... okay, hold on. Ads are still on for another 1:30, so... I'm gonna wait for the ads to finish for anyone who's watching that's not subscribed right now. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in her arms, carried her into the car. Killer broke into the trunk. It has to be this. This one is the most suspicious, both on how people reacted and with what it was that was presented. And also because this is the new thing. I'm so, like... My brain is so here. for this. Like, this is the one. But the other picture, I think, helps exemplify it even more. Oh, it's frustrating, dude. Okay, how much longer? All right, ads are at about 20 seconds. I'm gonna... Did I say? Hold on, I'm saving. Because I'm right fucked if I get too many things wrong. I blew 2 chances earlier because I used the wrong piece of evidence for the right thing to fucking press on, so. Alright, the bridge. Okay, so. It was! 3 times in a row! 3 times in a row, it was the same thing! How, dude? Oh my god, Edgeworth's insurance has really been screwing him over, dude. What the hell? 3 times in a row? Well, Miss Foster, it looks like you've done it this time. Done what? Made a crucial mistake.
A crucial mistake? Like what, Miss Faye?
The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. You're saying you saw that, right? With your very own eyes? Yes, and? It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at this diagram. The place you claim to have taken the photo from that day is here, bottom left, right? Do you see what I mean? Even if you tried to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way. Oh! That's right, Miss Foster. From where you are standing, you could not have possibly seen the killer's car. Ah! I admit that the diagram shows a large outcropping of rock. However, it isn't so tall that it might stop it from seeing the car. But that's right. It's not high at all. I was able to see his car just fine. I'm so sorry, but that just doesn't wash. I believe it was the witness who presented this as evidence to the court, yes? This is the location that the photo was taken from. Your very own photo tells the whole story. Right, the rocks. Okay, I was on the right track. Did both of them work? Could both of them have worked there? Did it not just have to be specifically the diagram again? Did this have worked? Guess I'll have to find out another time. But the outcropping that is being referred to is really more like a cliff.
Ah!
Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff, but you still claim to have been able to see the killer's car. No! So, Miss Melissa.
Order in the court. What is the meaning of all this ballyhoo?
Your Honor, don't jump to any hasty conclusions. The fact that the escapee fled in a stolen car was reported on the news. After witnessing a murder, I'm sure you can appreciate that the witness was very upset. She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it. But she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes.
Oh.
Wait, Mr. Judge?
What is it?
I think I must have remembered things wrong. Hey, wait a minute. You can't just say that. No. Are they gonna let her redo her testimony? Please don't tell me they let her redo her testimony. She just lied multiple times. Dude, no way. She gets another chance. Are you serious? Why?
Miss Faye, no one on the face of this planet is perfect. Yes indeed. Quite true. You know what they say. To err is human, to forgive divine. I'm inclined to give the benefit of the...
Why? Dude.
I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt to our witness here.
What? No, that's not fair. She couldn't have seen it.
Save the tears for later, kitten. Mr. Armando. Don't look back until the trial's over. Now is the time to go forward. But that wasn't fair. Okay, kitten, you need to relax. Then you need to remember the other kitten's testimony. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body in there. Did she see that too? So tell me, how did she know that? How did she know that he broke into the trunk? Aha! Well, Miss Foster, until you can explain how you knew that, you're gonna have a lot of suspicious people on this side of the court. Well, witness? Well, I'm certain that he broke into the trunk because there was marks left on the trunk lid. I'm certain that they were scratch marks from when he broke into it. What? Let me see that photo. It's true. These certainly look like scratch marks around the keyhole. It's obvious that this trunk had been broken into. Well, Miss Faye, are you satisfied? The judge is on her side. I can't make any mistakes here. What she just said, is there a contradiction in there somewhere? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. How could she have seen it? Melissa Foster, it looks like you finally betrayed yourself. What? You said you were in a field taking photos of wildflowers. Holy balls. Why are you spamming balls and Beaver? You said that you were in a field taking photos with wildflowers. But even so, you knew about these scratches. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches? Finally. I finally got her. Huh. I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here. And perhaps it would be faster if Miss Faye explained herself. Holy choir! Your Honor, there's one possible explanation. The reason the witness had seen the scratches was she happened to be passing by. Not likely. She put the... How would she have done that? She's the owner of the car? I don't think so. But this one? No, right? I feel like there might be potential problems here. She couldn't have passed by, but at the same time, how could she have put the fucking corpse in there? I was thinking she couldn't have passed by because how the fuck did she get over there? But at the same way, how could she have gotten over there if she would put the body in there? What kind of a weird series of events? How? What? I feel like the middle is the only option because it will then cast suspicion on her as opposed to my client, but how would she have done that? Took the witness's photo with this as a timer function. What? I think I'm down to go with the middle, but how the fuck would I prove that? How could she have done it? What? I don't get it. Hold on. I have an idea. It's probably this. She's very diabolical, it seems, from what I know from the first case. And going on to this case, she's proven to be a liar. So the idea of her being malicious is pretty self-evident. And this also puts the blame on her. I just need to prove it. I know I'm gonna have to prove it. Let me see what it has to say.
There's only one way the witness had the chance to see those scratches.
Yes? What is it?
Naturally, when she opened the trunk and God, Mia, this is very incriminating. She opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. Did this happen? The person who really hid the body in the trunk of that car was Melissa Foster. It was you that did it, wasn't it? That's ridiculous. Okay, so this is right. How do I prove it? I could never. It was that man in the prison garb. He's the one that... I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Fawles had been the one who put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used the car key. He would have simply used it. Oh! Okay, yeah, no, that's true. That's right. He stole the car, but he didn't... Yeah, no, he stole it. He had the car keys, or at least like there should have been a way for him to open the trunk himself without breaking it. I was just under the assumption that like he just like carjacked it like hardcore, which is why it was scratched up and kind of bent. There was no need to break it open. But he stole the car. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at a red light, which means that the key would still be in the ignition. Oh, I see. Okay. I think that's pretty... Thank you for telling us about the scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, we never would have uncovered the truth. That it couldn't have been Mr. Fawles that put the body in the trunk. No! Ooh, okay.
Preposterous!
To even suggest that the witness put the body in there. If that were true, then how do you explain the photo that she took? The corpse could only have been put in the trunk when the incident occurred. And we already know about that. We already know that at the time that she was taking photographs. Now's your chance, Mia. Finish this thing. On the contrary, I'm not so certain about that anymore. Okay, fine. I've got to prove something here. Please. I'm not so sure. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is the shutter for this may not have been pushed by Miss Foster herself. Because it has a timer? The shutter may not have been pushed. Let's take another look at this camera and see what features, what features it has, shall we? It has a timer built into it, even a mini tripod. Why? It's almost as if she had brought this camera just to take this picture. Wait, Mia, you're not saying... What are you trying to say, Miss Faye? That when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed? Well, if she really did use the camera's auto timer, then the answer is yes. She was somewhere else. Exactly, she was not in the field.
Would the defense please explain further?
Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? In answering that question will also make clear Miss Foster's true identity. Shit. Is she on the other side?
Well then, please answer this question. Where was Melissa Foster when the incident on the bridge occurred?
Shoot. She, like, over here. She had to have been over here. She had hit her camera here to get a picture of them here. Had it timed, which is crazy, by the way. To have timed the photo, but, like, she couldn't have been here, which means that she has to be somewhere over here on this part. So that way she could have seen the car. But how did she get the body? What? Wait a minute. Hold on. Fuck, I knew I had to think of something. Oh, shit. What? Her camera's here. She's not in a field like she claims to be. Oh, no. She's not here. And chances are that she's not anywhere over here either, since this bridge is broken. Which means that she was where? At the car? She couldn't have hidden the car, could she? But she stuffed the body in the trunk. When would she have done that? Or, okay, hold on. Under our accusation, we're accusing... what the fuck was her name again? It's not... She's claiming to not be Dahlia Hawthorne. She's claiming to be... I forgot it. Melissa, that's it. Where would Melissa... Yeah, Melissa Foster. Where could she have been? That... What? We're under the assumption... Wait, hold on. I'm thinking about this backwards, I think. So we're under the guise that my guy didn't kill her? Right, yeah, so I'm trying to prove that my guy didn't kill her, that Fawles didn't kill Valerie. Or we're just trying to... Yeah, I think that's the main thing, is that Fawles did not kill Valerie. So did Melissa kill her? Wait, what? Hold on. I think I brain farted myself. I would think... So... Okay, hold on. What am I trying to prove here? That it was Melissa who put the body in the trunk and she wasn't here because her camera's here. She couldn't have seen the car and the scratch marks without having been here or to have seen it. And our thing was to say that she put the body in the trunk where was she? Unless... No, wait. Because Fawles went to go meet Valerie. I can't look at the evidence right now. Shit. Fawles went to go see Valerie. And then... Why did he come... Okay, so he came, drive up, got in his car... And then he met Valerie here, but if he didn't kill Valerie, and then he just like left and was just gonna go down and leave, at what point could Valerie have, or not Valerie, what point could, well I guess yeah, what point could Valerie have died, assuming that Fawles didn't kill him, or didn't kill her, because I was still playing under the assumption that Fawles killed her and then Valerie threw her in the trunk, but that doesn't make any sense. Because we already put the stipulation that if Fawles killed her, he could have just threw her over, but no, my guy's innocent, so he came here with the intention of talking to Valerie. He talked to Valerie and then left? Oh, man. But where was Melissa in this? Where could she had to have been somewhere over here. I almost want to say, like, right here, but, like, would she have not been seen? Or, like, where? Where could she have been, and how could Valerie have died? She was stabbed in the back. That we know. She wasn't, like, Ninja Gaiden, like, under the bridge, and then, like, once Fawles left, she, like, came and snuck attack her from behind, and then, like, dash, ninja vanish, threw her into the trunk. Chat, I'm confused. My brain hurts. I have, like, so many things running in my head, and, like, I've narrowed it down to, like, a corner of the screen. That's about it. But I don't know. I feel like we're right there, but I don't know where she could have been. I'm confusion. Oh. Where was she? We just know it's not here, so like, it's not any of this area over here to have seen the car and allegedly throw the body in the trunk. This is so weird. I don't know. It's not anywhere over here either. She couldn't have been here. Dude, where could she have been where she was A, not seen, because Fawles doesn't recognize her, or like he doesn't know about her. Like he didn't know anything about her. Or like I don't think he's mentioned anything about a witness or like Dahlia at all. Or Melissa. So she wasn't hiding by or in the car, was she? Like, oh my god, dude, where would the body have been? How could she have recovered a body assuming my guy didn't kill her? How could Dahlia have gotten the jump on Valerie and potentially killed her? We're not, well, okay, I might be jumping the gun. We don't know that she killed. We just know that there's a dead body, a dead Valerie, who's not in the river, but rather in the trunk, and was not taken by Fawles. But then where could Melissa have been to have taken it fast enough for... What? How could she have put the body in there without being noticed? I don't get it. What the fuck? Where? Why are you Steve facing? I don't know. I've narrowed it down to like maybe here. I know it can't be this lower left quadrant because that's where her camera is, and we know she's not by her camera, and it's not this whole area at all because she needs to be able to get the body, which is on the bridge. But then how does she get it in the trunk? How does she know? She has to be somewhere over here. But where? I don't know. It's so... She saw the car. We know this. That's what baited her out. We know that she saw the car. And my claim is that she took the body and put it in the trunk. And she's not an accomplice. She's got her own motives. Her own motives. Where could she have been to have gotten the body? And put it in the trunk? And to have done it so fast because Fawles was there. He met with her. She had the scarf, she had everything. How could she have died so fast after meeting him on the bridge and then to have been put in his trunk when he was on his way out? It doesn't make any sense. Or I can't make any sense of it yet. I don't know. Crust, I need help. What am I missing here? Did I miss a detail? Am I overlooking something? I don't know what I'm supposed to... I can only guess, like, upper left quadrant, but I think they're gonna want to be like, oh, could you be specific? Was she was here where exactly? And then I'll have to be like the car or like the bushes or something. Recaption? Okay, so what it is that I am claiming is that Melissa, it had to have seen the car. Recap the situation? Which situation? The one that was presented or what it is that I'm currently trying to figure out? Because as far as I'm aware, the situation is Fawles came to meet Valerie. He called her, and then Valerie made a note about it, and then headed over here. Then they met while Dahlia was around somewhere. Or Melissa. God, fuck. While Melissa was here, she was taking pictures, and then she took a picture suspiciously at the crucial moment she claimed at the time. She took a picture of the crucial moment. But she didn't take it, it was timed. So she was somewhere else, most likely over here. Now, there is, at some point, Valerie dies. She is dead, she is the victim, and she gets put in the trunk of the car. This couldn't have been done at any time before, so it had to have been done sometime here. Because Fawles met with Valerie, and like, they discussed something, I guess. And so I don't know where Valerie could have been, aside from like, either also on the bridge, but that's not the case because Fawles said that she was that like he only saw Valerie. And that's what everyone's saying, is that Valerie and Fawles met on the bridge. He didn't push her off or anything like that. And so like she had to have been somewhere either like super nearby or like some crazy place and did some weird super sneaky stuff. And her body gets put into the trunk of the car. My problem is, when did she get put in the trunk of the car? And how? Because Fawles comes in, he drives up, he comes to the bridge, he looks over and he meets Valerie. And then he like probably leaves or whatever. I don't know. He leaves or something, I don't know. And then Valerie, I don't even know what happens to her, where she goes or whatever. She dies on the bridge somehow, some way. Then, from somewhere, probably, Melissa grabs the body, or... and then puts it in the trunk without Fawles finding out, and then the cops get him. What's the crazy answer, you think? I don't know. She's somewhere here, like in the wildest. I think you have this all wrong. What? But I'm trying to put it in a situation where my guy doesn't kill her. She dies somehow. And then Melissa puts her body in the trunk. I'm trying to figure out, A, at what point does Melissa put her body in the trunk? Because if he puts it... well, no, she couldn't have put the body whenever he was on his way over here because he met a Valerie. It's impossible for her to have done it either before he left because he was here. What did she time the camera? What purpose? She timed it. She timed the camera to take a picture. Take a picture on... what did she time the camera? To take a picture of the crucial moment. Well, what the fuck happened in the crucial moment? I can't even look at the picture anymore. The crucial moment. When they met? The crucial moment when they met? When they discussed? When they talked? It shows that they met. Edgeworth was talking about that. He was like, oh, for certain, the victim and the killer did meet at so-and-so fucking bridge on top of Eagle River. So if she's not here, and she's most certainly not over here or anywhere, she has to get the body, though. How does she get Valerie's body? The crucial moment, Valerie, it's not the crucial moment when Valerie dies or whenever there's like a scuffle or anything, because my guy's innocent. So if my guy's innocent and then he just leaves, how does she die? And then even past that, how does she get put in the trunk without being noticed? God. Think why she would need to time this. Where would that place her? Why does she need to get a picture? Why she would need to time this? Why would she need to take a picture of Valerie? Why would she need to take a picture of Valerie and Fawles meeting? To prove that they met? So that way she could blame him? But blame him for why? Everyone just assumed that he killed her anyways. It'd be easier if you had all the context? Probably. Oh man, dude, this is really, really tough on the brain. This hurty. Oh man, yeah, no, this brain hurty. What does that mean about her? What does that mean about her? She had to take the picture of them at the crucial moment when they met. What does that mean about her? She knew it was gonna happen, I guess. She knew that they were gonna meet. But why would she need to take a picture of that? Why would she need a picture? Why isn't she taking the picture herself? Why isn't she taking the picture herself? Why is she not taking the picture herself? It was time. She knew this was gonna happen. It was time. She took a picture when they met. It was timed. She knew this was gonna happen. I think in Valerie's document it said that she took a note of it. Did she tell Dahlia that it was gonna be at 4:30? And so assuming Dahlia knew the time exactly, she put the time to exactly a set amount of time and then took a picture of it. Why? The only thing I can think of is that she would take the picture to put the blame on Fawles for them meeting on the bridge, and the bridge was supposedly where she died? Or like, this was the last person she met. Okay, hold on, wait, no. So it would be proof, a picture proof that Fawles was the last person that Valerie met, which means that the blame could be put on him. It still doesn't answer how she ended up in the trunk. If this was the last person she met, how could she have died so quickly after they met that she would end up in the trunk? Can I see evidence? I cannot. It does not let me pull up. I have to present. I have to pick out where on the map Melissa was. Where was Melissa to have been able to see the scratches on the car? That's what I'm trying to prove right now. And my claim was that Melissa was not here, and that actually, in fact, it was her who put Valerie's body in the trunk. I don't know how she could have done that. That seemed like the best option to do at the time. I still don't know how she did it. Because she obviously wasn't there when Fawles stole the car originally, so she couldn't have just dumped it on him whenever... Well, yeah, because he also met Valerie afterwards, so like... In order for Fawles to have a dead Valerie in his trunk, it had to have happened after he'd met her. But that's so fast, it just seems unreasonable. Like, how the hell did Dahlia either get the kill or get someone to kill Valerie and then put in the trunk? Can you... What did that say? Hold on, I have to look at my phone. So if she put the corpse in, maybe she met her first. She met her first? Wait. So if she put the corpse in, maybe she met her first. If Dahlia was here most of the day and then met Valerie... So met Valerie before... Met Valerie before Fawles got here. And could she have killed her before Fawles got... Is that a possibility? Which means that she was maybe also here? Rather than hiding and then waiting to kill, she was already at the scene of the crime? Before pointing out where the witness was standing, Miss Faye should do something herself. She should figure out where she stands, if you catch my drift. The drift was certainly caught. Oh my god, what? Ah, yes, thank you. Well then, please answer this question. Be specific? she wasn't just on the bridge, she was with Valerie? Please be right, please be right. Oh, wait, what? Wait a minute. Huh? Wait, what?
But that's where the victim, Miss Hawthorne, was standing. Order, order, order. Miss Fay, what on earth?
Your Honor, if I may. After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car. Right. So how could Valerie have ended up in the trunk if she... But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim... Yeah, that's what I was beating my head over, like, the whole time. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met the victim.
How asinine. Of course Mr. Fawles met with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to put the victim in the trunk is the same man that killed her, Terry Fawles.
You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time the witness's photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne. Wait, are we insinuating that Melissa was a Valerie impersonator? Okay, hold on, now I can look at this. Is it? We can't see her face, it's foggy. That does look like her outfit, white scarf included. 4 buttons, belt, scarf, hat. Looks like her hair's down. Skirt, shoes. Oh, wait, whoops. So then, we're saying that she was already dead, and wait, she was already killed before. Well, you're right. I think that's what you were trying to tell me, Chris. She was dead before she met Fawles. Okay, hang on a minute. I need to see the rest of this play out. It was not Valerie Hawthorne.
What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my life. Then who exactly is the victim in this photo?
It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness.
What?
It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Mr. Fawles met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster. Me? Let's remember that it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Mr. Fawles himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne. I wonder if you think Fawles is innocent. Yes? Okay, so yes, I was trying to play it out in my head the whole time, like how would that have worked? After I eliminated the initial suspect of him killing her, what Mia said earlier is what I was racking my brain over the most, was that if he met Valerie and then walked away, how the hell could Valerie have still ended up in the trunk if she didn't die there? So I was like, did Melissa kill her on the bridge? And that's where I was wondering it. You know, I still was under the pretense that he was innocent. I was just trying to figure out how Valerie could have ended up in the trunk or dead. It didn't cross my mind that there was an impersonator. But defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped get him convicted. But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in federal penitentiary. You couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore? Yeah, I think it's anymore.
You're just making this up as you go along. Where's your proof?
Got it all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. At the time of the incident, Mr. Fawles had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne... Wait, at the time? At the time of the incident, Mr. Fawles had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne looked like. Identification. This is it, right? Identification? She forgot what she looked like because he didn't know identification, right? Miss Fawles had forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed some piece of identification. Yes. Okay, I got it. Oh, that's why I needed some identification, namely this muddy scarf. It was Mr. Fawles who requested that she wear this scarf to identify herself. That's already been proven by the note in the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like you asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster? No. Oh, she died? Oh, Oh.
Where's Miss Foster?
She's collecting herself in the lobby.
Hmm.
It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as the victim. She set up the camera to snap a fake photo of them together. The question is, why did she do it? Well, isn't that obvious? She's the real culprit. Ha.
Well, we'll have to wait for Miss Foster to compose herself before we start again. Until then, this court is in recess.
What the fuck? I have to get this all done in one day?
The defense and the prosecution are both to wait in their respective lobbies.
Yes, Your Honor.
Understood. Very well, this court is in recess.
Holy fuck. Oh, we got to be continued. Oh my god. That was grueling. Holy shit, that played with my brain so hard, dude. I almost lost it at the end. Holy crap. Oh my god. Oh. Wow, that hurt the brain. Oh. Mr. Fawles, I'm sorry.
I want to say thanks. You're real good. You really hooked me up.
Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime.
Yeah, but there's one big obstacle we've got to get past.
Obstacle?
Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway?
Motive, huh?
Anyway, we're still badly in need of information.
Information, right.
What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself.
All we know is that she's a student studying literature.
And one more thing.
What is it?
Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row for.
I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie.
Mr. Fawles, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago.
Okay, I trust you. That day, 5 years ago, I dream of it every day. This picture reminds me of everything. Bridge looks same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart any minute.
So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years.
Ha. Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute.
It's true, I did. I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend.
Oh! Really? Oh, wow. She dated a convict before she did good old Phoenix, and probably some other people too. Dahlia Hawthorne. Do you not recognize her? Is he not in the court as well? I'm pretty sure he would see her and be like,
The Dahlia, is that you?
Your girlfriend? Huh.
Hey, hold on there.
Did you say Hawthorne? The victim's last name?
So, this has got something to do with it. Tell the whole truth must comes out. Ooh.
Dahlia Hawthorne, Valerie's little sister.
What? Are you serious?
The girl, let her go. Shut up. Come closer and I'll kill her. We're not going to get a chance. Bang. The detectives back then was Valerie Hawthorne. At first, I thought shooting someone for kidnapping was crossing the line, but if it was to protect her little sister, I can understand why she did it. Wrong! To protect, no protect sister. Valerie, betray me! Betray us!
What do you mean she betrayed you?
Everything. All lies. All make-believe. Kidnapping, too.
A make-believe kidnapping?
Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love. My teen angel.
Ugh, did he actually say my teen angel? He's seen one too many soap operas.
I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. What you're saying is that kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie, too.
Valerie was in on it?
Dahlia's family rich. Jewelry business. We got one jewel. That's what we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent to her dad. We asked for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer cause she knew detective.
Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright. In the end, you were planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh?
Yeah, but that woman. That woman, Valerie, she do it for real. She shoot me for real, me and Dahlia. I was shot in arm, Dahlia, she jump in river.
So it was her that fell in the river. Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you?
I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over.
And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence.
I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me.
That man, Terry Fawles, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below. Holy shit, what a twist.
These 5 years, all I wonder is why? Why did she lie? That's all I want to know.
So that's why you called her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself.
Yes, but I forget what she looked like, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her, just ask why. Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear an answer from her mouth, that's all.
So that's why you made a crazy escape like that. Just one thing, Zebra Boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Mr. Fawles, where is it? Huh? Where's what? Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The $2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it?
I don't know.
Huh? You don't know?
No, really, I don't know. It's gone, with Dahlia.
With Dahlia?
That day on the bridge, Dahlia put it in backpack. Now gone with Dahlia, gone forever, into Eagle River.
Or so they say. It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute. You can come back in, or you can come back in now. We're ready to go. Mr. Fawles, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne?
Never found her. My sweet Dahlia.
They never found her?
Swallowed by river. Gone. Dahlia, my teen angel.
Your teen angel. How old was she anyway?
Just 14.
14? Guess we're robbing cradles before diamonds. She planned a fake kidnapping and disappeared into the river with a rock worth 2 mil. $25. Quite the age gap. Oh, look at that! Wouldn't you know it? A new face makes an appearance. Fell from bridge, no body found. I see. Man, oh man. Angels these days. Fawles takes the fall and gets a one-way ticket to death row. Is Dahlia Hawthorne an angel? Or is she really a devil? It's time, kitten. Looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now. You bet. Diamond added to the court record. The training wheels come off now, Mia. You've got to strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules. Remember it. Ooh, looks like we still got a good ways to go then. What are they trying to hide from me?
Now then, let's continue with the trial of Mr. Terry Fawles. Witness, are you feeling better?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll try my best.
Suspicious.
You're a brave young lady.
Not this again.
I can understand a defense lawyer wanting to get her client off the hook. However, trying to pin the blame on an innocent student is... What are you talking about? My witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who was witness to a violent crime. That's all. What possible reason would a girl like her have to be for murdering a policewoman? It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer.
A motive, huh? Figured that's what I have to establish next.
Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive?
Yes, of course, I think. Ow. You're still acting as tame as a kitten.
It's Armando.
Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisted in knots is a mark of a pro. Maybe so, but I wish he would quit grinning at me like that. Think Von Karma is in the audience, or did he leave because it's Edgeworth? He probably isn't around. He's probably got his own case, like, next door. And he's like, oh my god, Miles has been... He's 2 minutes late. Couldn't he have finished that case any quicker? And then he comes out and he's like, Miles, what happened? And then Miles is like, I lost to that bimbo bitch, Mia Faye. And then Von Karma scolds him, and then, like, we hear that Francisca is, like, taming it up over in Germany or whatever.
Excuse me, may I speak, Mr. Judge?
Of course. Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like.
I'd like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that it's not true.
I see. You're such an honest and upstanding young lady.
Looks like this witness is a real professional. What do you mean? Look at that 100-watt smile. Just when things are darkest for her, click. She lights right up.
Very well. Let's hear what the witness has to say.
Why is he Waluigi? I don't remember what my original Von Karma voice was, but it was what the judge should have been. My judge and Von Karma voice should have been swapped back in the day, but I don't remember what my Von Karma voice was. I remember I tried to go for like an older Joe Biden-y type, but I forgot what it was. I have to like rewatch my old VODs.
I was out of the country until the year before last. Till I entered college, I'd never been to the Eagle Mountain before. I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago. Or kidnapping a poor girl.
Wait, how did she know about the... How does she know about that, Do I have... Unchanged for 5 years. Okay. How does she know about, How does she know about the case from 5 years ago if she's been gone for... well, no, she's been out for a year, not, Okay, no, I don't think she... Terrible, horrible monster. Oh, I didn't read that. Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing murder. Indeed. You're up to bat, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put on your best smile.
You bet. Somehow I have to tie her to this case.
Please retcon that. I will. If I ever play this again, or if I join someone else who does it, then yeah, that is not how Von Karma will go.
Out of the country, where were you?
So, what country were you living in then?
We were all living abroad, but after my parents were killed...
It was a brutal civil war. She had to try to make her way back home alone.
I lost everything. I didn't even have any personal identification.
What kind of sob story is this?
What do I do? Should I press her for details?
What's the harm? Witness, answer my question. I'll even repeat it for you. What country... Okay, Mia, that's not the... Oh, well, I guess we didn't really need to know about that, but I still wanted to see.
This line of questioning is childish. What country she was in and how many languages she speaks are irrelevant here. What we're here to evaluate is whether the witness has any connections to this case.
I lived abroad ever since I was a little girl. That's why I could never know Miss Fawles or Detective Hawthorne.
Yes, I think we've established that point. Yes, indeed. Well then, shall we add what you stated to the...
Oh, okay. New victim... Oh, okay. Holy shit, how long is this gonna be? You didn't know either one, are you certain of that?
Yes, I'm afraid I'm rather shy around people.
Oh well, that can't be helped.
Why is she just agreeing to everything that comes out of her mouth?
First time you saw either of them was when they were on the bridge, correct?
Yes, it really was a coincidence.
Okay. So what made you decide to go to Eagle Mountain anyway?
I just love being outdoors, picnics, hiking, you know, the sort of thing.
You don't look like much of a hiker, but you do look...
Mia!
You do look like a digger of sorts. But Eagle Mountain is a 2-hour drive from here. No train runs through there. There are plenty of mountains that are closer and easier to get to.
Well, I went there once with a college hiking club. Fell in love with its stark, desolate beauty and its cold yet romantic gloominess. Did you know you were such a goth? By the way, what's the name of your college?
The prosecution objects to any questions that involve the witness's private life. All that matters is that she is a material witness to a crime. That witness doesn't need to respond to a question that are clearly malicious in intent.
Thank you, she's really gone too far.
Miss Faye, you're treading on thin ice here.
Hardly said anything. Talk about sensitive. I gotta take a drink. I've been going at it for a while now. I've got waters and I've also got my brisk iced tea. Wonderful. Perhaps, but your behavior that day was very suspicious. Not only have you contradicted yourself here in court, but you know things you shouldn't. For example, the scratches on the trunk of the car. Well, that's... Damn it, Edgeworth.
Unfortunately, Miss Faye, your last statement proves nothing.
Oh, really? And why is that?
The witnesses came to the police station once to identify the suspect. It's entirely possible that, at the time, an officer showed her this photo. That seems like a rather serious mistake. That's the oldest trick in the prosecutor's book.
That's not fair.
That wicked inmate will never be able to forget that horrible day.
A grudge?
Well, the policewoman's testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, that's precisely why he harbored such a deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt.
My client has always maintained that he's innocent of those charges.
Seems rather forgetful. Your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he also forgot the poor policewoman as well.
What do you mean by that?
Your client. He forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony, or that he didn't forget about her testimony as well.
Well, if she's right about that, Mr. Fawles is kind of forgetful. You said he forgot what the detective looked like. What did you mean by that?
Well, we couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Quite right.
That's why the victim was wearing a scarf for identification.
Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day...
Seems like this is being set up for me to put the white scarf against her.
then he probably would have tried to kill me.
That's true. He's clearly a bitter man. This is bad. Mr. Fawles' reputation just keeps getting worse and worse.
Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep.
Oh, can I?
Oh, wait. Have it added to the testimony. Your Honor, what the witness just said now was tremendously important. I'd like to add it to the official testimony.
The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and a mentally unbalanced one at that. That testimony only helps to further prove that point.
No, that's not why I...
Enough. Witness, if you would.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge. Guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. Or kid that... What do you mean by lucky? Well, it's February now. Everyone's wearing scarves. If I had accidentally worn a white scarf like he said...
Then you yourself might have been killed. That would have been a terrible loss for this world. Looks like you're pressed too hard this time, kitten.
Mr. Armando.
Keep looking around. You're going to lose sight of the finish line. Justice is blind, but she's not deaf. Sometimes you have to know when not to talk. Okay, so let's make sure we got everything.
You knew about that incident?
Oh, whoops.
Well, weren't you out of the country until the year before last? Well, I saw a report about the escaped convict on the news. They had an in-depth report about this whole history.
So you were still living abroad 5 years ago, is that right?
Yes. Whoops, I gave her the wrong list. Can't let her get away with these lies. She's neck deep in this whole thing.
Somehow, you're just gonna have to get her to show the court her true self.
Well...
I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
Wait. We happen to have a white scarf here.
Objection!
Yes? Witness, I want you to look at this photo you took. There is a white scarf. Hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification.
Oh, you're talking about the scarf right here, eh?
Yes, that's it. The scarf the policewoman was wearing. I got her now. Just don't mess this up. But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following. I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf.
White?
This is the scarf you identified as belonging to the victim. But it certainly doesn't look white to me. Yeah, I mentioned that earlier. I was like, this isn't a white scarf.
Well, it was foggy that day, and it was raining as well. I'm not surprised that she mistook it for white.
Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf.
Yes, but what's the significance? It's true the scarf doesn't look white, but...
There's only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is...
Does it look white in the photo? That's about the only thing I can think of.
It looks white in the photo, I guess. It'd be this, isn't it? Here's the definitive piece. Okay. Try this again. Oops. Sorry, I guess lucky white scarf. I have to go through this whole second bit without making a single mistake, dude. I was so certain of that. Oh my god. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is... the note? I'm dumb? Okay, well, I thought it was... fuck, hold on. Why would she have known? Okay, the reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is... even the victim's note. Could she have known? I don't think so. How would she have known about the note?
The reason,
Could it have been? I mean, fuck. I can't really think about it now. It could be this, right? Okay, we're getting, okay. I have to YOLO. Okay. I kind of have to blow through this now. Any mistakes? I can't really hold off on mistakes. Holy shit, okay. Because what else would it have been? Not the scarf itself, that's what I used to present it. I thought, okay, here's my line of reasoning, okay? In the picture, it looks, well, it would have been too late to have picked out a scarf at that point now, wouldn't it? Yeah, no, that doesn't, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Have you ever seen this note? Note? No, never.
It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you could have.
I wonder about that. What do you mean? This note shows Mr. Fawles' instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear white scarf for identification.
White scarf?
Witness, you knew what this note said. And it's because you knew that you slipped up and, and that's because you knew that you slipped up and mistakenly said white scarf. Oh, okay, yeah, no, I see where I made my mistake. Well, Miss Foster? Oh, here she goes again.
Order, order, order. Mr. Edgeworth, I'm waiting for an explanation.
I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public. And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Fawles is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person. Talk to Dahlia. Yeah, probably.
Did you say one more person?
That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out yet, kitten? Yep. The third person that knew the contents of the note was... And that person is... Dahlia Hawthorne.
Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before.
Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. Tell her this time. There's her name right there.
What's this? Who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne?
Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life.
The dead?
Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago.
Killed in a crime? You don't mean...
Yes, she was kidnapped and killed by Terry Fawles. Ooh, spicy. You said she was killed, but was she really? What do you imply? Of course people thought she had died 5 years ago, when she fell off of Dusky Bridge and was lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she were still alive, she'd be 19 now. Melissa Foster. I believe that's the same age you are.
Even you couldn't. Miss Faye, you're not saying...
Ooh. But I am. That's precisely what I'm saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne.
What?
Nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a blue fire. But unless you can tie all the loose ends together, you're nothing but a hitter among mercenaries. I understand.
can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head.
Let me look the... Okay, hold on. First, save, so I don't have to do this shit all over again. Second, what can I do to prove that she's Dahlia? Is it the gem? Or is it... It's probably the note still. Because she's got to be the only... I hope it is. Okay, that's going to be my primary bet. If it's something else, I have to think it through, and I'll probably ask chat for help. Now's my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm.
Witness, just who are you anyway?
I'm...
I didn't think it'd come to this.
That's enough.
Or that's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness.
Yes, I understand.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself.
Your Honor,
I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue this matter this far. You don't mean... Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we conduct full background checks on all of our witnesses.
what did he say?
Ha! Looks like the kid knew. He never knew her true identity from the get-go.
No way, but then why?
He hadn't revealed his secret. He wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made her a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister.
Oh. Wow, okay. Thanks for the casual reveal. Jeez.
But I thought she died 5 years ago. We thought so as well, but, well, as you can see...
Why? Why did she hide her identity for 5 years?
That has nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime.
But accidental? I don't believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of the victim. And now we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder?
Really, Miss Faye? I must say, your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost.
How dare you?
Please, just take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious. Her big sister. Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest that she murdered her.
What?
I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reasoning would the witness have for killing her beloved sister?
Well, you see, it's the note, right? Because it says, tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Whatever the whole truth is, that's going to be my bet. That's the only thing I can think of that I have access to. That or the diamond, but that hasn't been brought up at all. Yeah, no, it's probably the note. I thought I was winning, but somehow he's turned it around on me.
Huh. I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten. The defense is ready to present evidence supporting our claim.
I'm assuming it was Armando who said, wait, that wasn't me, it was this guy. This crazy coffee addict.
I think we've heard enough empty threats from you, old man. Ha! What makes you think they're empty, boy?
Because your protege looks like she's sweating bullets. Ah, I am sweating bullets.
You think you're in a tough spot, huh?
Of course, aren't I?
No. You've just arrived at the moment of truth, that's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you.
Up to me?
Ah, the rashness of youth. How charming. This coming from someone younger than me. Now then, let's not waste any more time. Miss Faye, what motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne?
The note! Please let me be right, because otherwise I'm going to... How long ago was it that I saved? Oh, fuck. It's in the note! It's in the note! Yes! Yes, it's in the note. It's in the note. Oh my god. The story starts after Terry Fawles escaped. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, talk to Dahlia, tell her this time the whole truth must come out. Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. She told her she was going to reveal to the world the whole truth.
The whole truth.
There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently.
A terrific story, Miss Fay. If you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court, Miss Fay. What was the secret that was so important? Where's your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Fawles. There's only one important secret that connects them all.
Oh yes, I know the secret. Oh, okay, further testimony. Okay, I thought I needed to present something.
What testimony?
Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago, we believe it will explain a lot of things, such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters.
Very well. I'll grant your request for further testimony. I know it'll be painful for you, but you can enlighten us once more, my little maple leaf.
Yes, I'll try, Mr. Judge. Putting on the old charm once more. One more time, Dahlia. But this will be the last time you hide beneath your womanly wiles. Oh, okay, it's picking up. 5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Fawles. The ransom price was a raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Fawles in the arm. That's when Mr. Fawles tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life.
The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. And we're to believe after all that she murdered her sister? Preposterous. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Fay?
Yes, Your Honor.
As you've heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I'll ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination.
I better not be penalized, I swear to God.
Ha! If we're not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. Listen up. We still got that info, that ace up our sleeve.
What info?
Come on, kitten. Don't say you've forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged.
Right! Okay, so it was staged. That's right, it was a fake kidnapping. Terry Fawles told us that in the lobby.
I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says.
What you're saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by...
Yeah, me, Dahlia, and Valerie too.
Yes, that's it. The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia. That's her secret. Okay. Oh shit, I should have saved. As a tutor, you're tutoring Mr. Fawles? No, don't be ridiculous. You just came to my house to tutor me. Oh, okay, that makes sense. 5 years ago, she was only 14. Oh my god. Jewelry trade, not quite wealthy.
Quite a clever fellow, Mr. Fawles.
You remember you just called Mr. Fawles a clever fellow? Okay, hold on. I'm gonna start over. I didn't read all that. Also, I got scared. I thought that I was gonna... Okay, so let me read it from the top. Did you and Mr. Fawles have a relationship? Yes, as a tutor.
You were tutoring him, Mr. Fawles?
No, of course not. Don't be ridiculous. Mr. Fawles came to the house to tutor me.
Makes sense. 5 years ago, she was only 14. Probably came up with the kidnapping plan during that time. The Hawthorns were in the jewelry trade and quite wealthy, you see.
Okay. I heard the diamond is valued in the neighborhood of $2 million.
$2 million?
It was still uncut, so it was about the size of a pint of milk. Holy shit, that's huge.
A $2 million pint of milk. I don't know what to think about that. The defendant demanded that her sister Valerie make the exchange. Not as a detective, of course, but as an individual.
By the way, I want to ask you, Mr. Edgeworth, why do you think he wanted to make the exchange up there in the mountain? he ever got surrounded, it would be hard to escape.
There's one thing a kidnapper wants to prevent, and that's police involvement. In a place like that, it would be easy to tell if he was being followed. With only one entrance in the mountain, he was ensuring his safety.
What a wickedly clever man that Mr. Fawles is.
Yeah, right. It was your plan.
Anyway, Valerie brought the diamond to the mountain and...
Okay.
That was a dangerous thing to do considering you were being held hostage. Yes, but actually, that saved my life.
What do you mean?
You see, Mr. Fawles was holding a knife in his right hand. Somehow I just knew he was going to use it. I knew he was going to use that knife to kill me. That's why when my sister shot him, it was to save me. That's when Mr. Fawles tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge. From behind. But he tried to... Wait, what? But wouldn't he have just killed you with a knife? I'd like to hear more about what happened right at that moment. When Mr. Fawles was shot in the right arm, he let go of me. I was dazed, turned to try to run away, but Mr. Fawles turned to grab me as well. As I ran past, he and I locked eyes for a second, and he gave me a large, bloodthirsty grin.
Bloodthirsty grin? Ooh.
And in the next instant...
I advertised the court to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift.
It was a strong swimmer, but I was knocked out. When I came to, I had been carried away by the river to a strange place. I'll never forget that day. A crumbling bridge, nowhere to run. Then just one little shove from behind. One little shove from behind, that was it. Before my sister could catch me, I fell into the river. Okay. And that's why you hid your identity? Yes, I only told my sister.
Valerie Hawthorne, eh?
Yes, she's the only one who knew about me.
Meanwhile, legally, this witness has been deceased for 5 years.
I didn't even want something like that to happen to me again.
Okay.
And the new identity was Melissa Foster, right? Yes, my sister helped me get the official paperwork taken care of. Makes sense? Without an insider's help, doing all that paperwork would have been impossible. She was the only person left in the world I could count on. And you think I'd kill her? There's no way I could.
So I'm in the truth for this witness too. Once the truth about this strange kidnapping comes out, everyone in the court will know how much of a Jezebel. How much of a Jezebel she really is.
Just gotta prove that the kidnapping was a hoax. Friends and pipes to Rob Diamond. Mr. Fawles tried to kill me by shooting me off the bridge from behind. Survived, but was afraid to kidnap my family's money. Okay, so there's only one portion I want to say that was really sus, and that was this one, I think. Let me see it again. Dangerous thing to do considering you were being held hostage. See, Mr. Fawles was holding a knife in his right hand. Somehow I just knew he was going to use it. I knew he was going to use that knife to kill me. But we don't have a murder weapon. So, what point would it have been? This is so weird. Why would he throw her off? No, she jumped, right. He didn't throw her, she jumped. So, is there something I could do here to prove that she jumped? This was staged, and at this point, Valerie shot him. At this point, that is confirmed. Valerie did shoot him. And then he was like, what the fuck? And then Dahlia ran and jumped. Dahlia ran and jumped. Okay, I don't know. Do I have something to present at all? What the fuck do I present here? This was from the case from 5 years ago. Which means... What? It feels like it should be the diamond, but that's, again, never mentioned. Aside from the one time, this is the diamond, but...
Huh. Huh.
Only that knife to kill me. That's why my sister shot him. It was to save me. Mr. Fawles tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. Wait, is this the one that I read already? Oh, more. Okay, I'd like to this moment. No, Mr. Fawles was shot in the right arm. He let go of me. I was dazed. I turned to try to run away, but Mr. Fawles turned to grab me as well. As I ran past, he and I locked eyes for a second and gave me a large, bloodthirsty grin. The next instant, she jumps. She jumps. She jumps, but how do I prove that? As a cold remember, the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift. Strange to remember, I was knocked out. Okay, it was one of those. One little shove from behind. That was it. From behind? Wait, what? Then just one little shove from behind. Where the fuck is behind? If he pushes her forward, then he's basically throwing Dolly at her sister. In a way, he's throwing her back because that's a fucking rock. Or that's like, those are rocks behind him. Before my sister could catch me, I fell into the river. So he threw her forward? And... Wait, what? That's weird. That's worded weirdly. A push from behind. What? Let me read through these little ones again. Yes, that's true. And some price of raw diamond, yes. She made the exchange. She shot Mr. Fawles in the arm, yes. Mr. Fawles tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind. I'm sus of this one. But shoving me from behind. It's not gonna be Valerie's autopsy. It's not gonna be... Wait, how relevant is this picture? This picture still shows the bridge. It's a new image, though. I think Edgeworth said that this was made like a year ago? Or like a year after? Or was this made a year after this case? But this still shows the bridge and the environment. I don't think it's changed that much in 5 years. We don't need the scarf. We don't need these photos, I don't think. There's the crag. We used this earlier. I don't think this is going to help us from... Taken by the witness, bridge unchanged for 5 years. The bridge hasn't changed for... Okay, 5 years, the bridge hasn't changed. Okay, that's actually pretty... 5 years. 5 years? No. Okay, I've got 2 ideas here. It could be this one. Well, this one could... Well, maybe not the photo itself, but it says that the bridge hasn't been changed for 5 years. So if it hasn't changed for 5 years, then maybe the bridge... The layout... hasn't changed for 5 years. This is the only other thing I can think of. Hold on, let me look at it again. To hear more about what happened right at this moment. This moment. This is the one that I think is the most important. When Mr. Fawles was shot in the right arm, he let go of me. He let go of me. Shot in the right arm. Hold on, let me... Shot in the right arm. Is that the one that's holding her arm? No, that's his left. So his right arm was shot. That's the one holding the knife. Turned to run away. Mr. Fawles turned and grabbed me as well. And tried to... Wait, hold on. I turned... Turned... Wait. If she turned to run away, she... What? Mr. Fawles turned and grabbed me as well, and I ran past and locked eyes, gave me... If she turned around and ran, she would have been running into the rocks. Or like she would have... What? I'm gonna try the map. This one's worded weirdly. When I came to it, I'd been carried on the restraint. I'll never forget that day. On the bridge, nowhere to run. One little shove from behind. That was it. Okay, this one's worded weirdly. Yeah, okay. I had a feeling. If she was turned around and ran, she would have been pushed into the rocks, not the river. You say that Mr. Fawles pushed you into Eagle River. However, that's hard to believe. But it's true. I felt a push on my back. If she turned around and got pushed on her back, then she got pushed into the rocks, not the river. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Fawles. I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. I should have said that's impossible. Impossible? I asked the court to recall the condition of Dusky Bridge, now and 5 years ago. That bridge hasn't changed one bit in the last 5 years, yeah. If someone had pushed you from behind as you have claimed... The rocks, right, the rocks. Instead of being carried away by the river... You would have been smashed by the bedrock. And a most certain death. Right. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible. She gonna scream again? Ah!
Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level in the river may have been higher back then.
But it's 40 feet from the bridge to the river. A small change in the water level wouldn't have made a difference.
You're right, and the events occurred... Wait, if the events occurred just as the witnesses testified, then the defendant couldn't have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what is the meaning of this?
You see,
God damn it, Edgeworth. Just a moment, Your Honor. It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge.
oh, what?
She never stated that she fell from the back end of the bridge.
What? What do you mean?
After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Fawles panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. Well, Miss Hawthorne, is Mr. Edgeworth's explanation correct?
Now that you mention it...
These dumb assholes.
I do remember now, when I fell into the bridge, my skirt got caught on one of the bridge's side wires.
Can you really fall that way? That doesn't seem likely. No, not this one. It seems so. I mean, like, she's small enough that it maybe could have happened, but I feel like you could have grabbed or snagged or, like, you know, it seems very unlikely that you were just pushed off the side. I guess it's not on... I don't know. My skirt got caught on one of the bridge's side wires. Interesting. Okay. You can't be serious.
Order in the court.
Oh, what? Really? We're losing our edge? Worth?
Seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion.
Oh? Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Faye's assault.
What?
I believe your reasoning just went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Fawles panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. Seems kind of weird. Once again, I'm forced to say that's impossible. How is it impossible?
Ridiculous. What's so impossible about it?
Oh, fuck! Your flawed logic contradicts the court record. Well, the only other thing I know about the bridge is that there's... Fuck, I've got so little to work with. So not this. Could be. This is bridge. No. Maybe. This is the one that I looked at first. That was my go-to. No. No. Yeah, definitely not this one. Not the camera, not the diamond. Probably this. She got snagged. I feel like she definitely had much more opportunity to get caught or saved. I can't save, dude. Ugh. Do I bet it on this? You can't. Oh, fuck. How many times? They made me use this one a whole lot. No, but I can't see the bridge. Okay, hold on. Yeah, no, I can't see the bridges in as much detail as this. This one looks hard to he had to have really pushed her. Like, really, like, not even just, like, panic. Like, it seems hard to just, like, throw anyway. Probably this one. Right. Your Honor, all of the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up to about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from there. I don't think it'd be impossible, but let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over. So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Fawles had been shot in the right... Yeah, that would have been his right... Holy crap, I didn't even think about that. Holy shit. Yeah, no, if that was his right arm, he had to have one-armed it with his left. First of all, I've been shot in the right arm. Ah. And more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point... That is very true, right. Her gun was already aimed at him. If he threw her off the side, yeah, no, she definitely had the time to shoot him again. Ugh. So, Mr. Fawles throwing the witness off the bridge? That is clearly impossible.
Order. What is the meaning of this?
Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into Eagle River intentionally.
What? He roared? What is this?
Who just roared?
Indeed, what do you mean by such a ridiculous remark?
Yes, it's ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. She had her gun in handcuffs. She could have saved me. Jumping into a raging river like that would have been suicide. Perhaps, but still, it's exactly what you did. Uh-huh. You were probably confident that you could handle the swift current. But even more so, the witness had a much more compelling reason to jump into the river.
Oh, then what was it?
What was so important that she'd want to jump into the river? The witness is still alive. This fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life by jumping into the rapids of Eagle River, the Diamond! 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. We're starting to get to the bottom of it. The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her, the $2 million diamond.
No, it can't be.
Yes, Dahlia had it planned from the beginning. The $2 million. She was going to keep it all for herself. She forced Mr. Fawles to help her fake the kidnapping. At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river. With the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack?
Why, that's simply ridiculous. Order. Your Honor, 5 years ago, the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such a demonic plan?
Demonic, you say?
Oh, how close you are, and yet how far you seem to be from how close that thought process is.
This woman is a demon. And there was one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well? But she was a detective then. You're saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping?
Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder.
What do you mean by that?
On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Fawles, Valerie called her sister Dahlia. And then she told her what she was planning to do.
Planning to do? She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in a note.
That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you hatched your demonic plan to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to the kidnapping would talk. And that is why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Bringing the shades back on. I'm sensing some bad vibes.
Who is that laughing at a time like this?
Forgive me. It's just hilarious.
Witness? Oh, is that you?
You amuse me, woman. Miss Mia Fey. You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally, you have the evidence to back it up, don't you? Evidence? Evidence that I planned the kidnapping, of course. At 14, I plotted it with Mr. Fawles and my sister. Well, Do I? She planned it? Do I have evidence that she planned it? There's a diamond. I've got some fucking evidence. Sentenced to death. Victim. This is the same. We're in the same. Do I have evidence for this? And one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If we can't provide evidence to at least show that.
Well, Miss Fey?
I don't know. What a joke. You, Miss Fey. Are you stupid or something? Oh, I don't like her. I don't like her. Oh, this smart fucking attitude. Bitch. How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have a decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Well, it seems that we've come to the end.
I guess. Is it going to be another day 2 thing?
To be honest, the witness's behavior does raise certain suspicions. However, I'm forced to reject the assertions made by the defense, or the assertions.
Of course you are. Is this it? Is it really over? That girl's made a fool of me and there's nothing I can do about it?
Ha! Without evidence, the trial's over. Who decided that?
Mr. Armando!
Come on now, kitten. Haven't you figured it out? Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there's no evidence, there's still testimony.
Testimony?
On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Fawles' stolen car and then went to meet disguised as her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right?
Yes, that's right.
In that case, there's only one answer, right? There's only one person left who can testify about Valerie Hawthorne's murder.
Am I gonna call someone else?
I gonna call... Can I summon the defendant? I can, right? I think I can. These two are... Yeah, there's only one other person who can speak about it, I think. Since there's no proof, there's only one thing left to do. Who is the one person who can testify to that demon woman's crimes? The only other person alive?
Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness.
A new witness?
Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Terry Fawles.
The defendant?
There's only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether that person... Wait, only one person can say that whether... Wait, what? Only one person that can say whether that person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia disguised as her. There's only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. And that person is... Terry Fawles.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this?
Why not?
The prosecution has no objections. Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand.
This is my last chance, Mr. Fawles. Holy shit, I've been writing it on one life for so long. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You're all I have left.
Oh boy, Mr. Fawles. Defendant, you've heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes?
I don't believe it. No way. Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me.
Mr. Fawles, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive, and you were used for $2 million.
That's not true.
Mr. Fawles, there's only one question I want the answer to. 2 days ago on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne or was it Dahlia Hawthorne?
Dahlia, did you betray me? 5 years ago, she promised never ever betray each other.
Terry. Oh my God, please do not sweet talk my witness. I brought him here. Do not keep your satanic little hands off of my witness, you harlot.
Dahlia, it's true. You are alive.
You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad. Tell the truth, the real truth. I believed in you. I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there is one thing that I will say.
Oh, I don't like her. She's such a manipulative bitch. Oh, I've only got one chance at this. Oh my God.
This sucks. Oh my God, Terry, please. Please, I need you to help me with this. Oh no, no. Please don't let her manipulate him.
God, this is annoying.
My life is in your hands right now, Terry.
Dahlia.
I will allow Mr. Fawles to testify once and once only. No, please don't be swayed. Well then, Mr. Fawles, you will begin. You will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness. Eek! I'm sorry, I apologize.
Water, please, water. Can't talk, need water.
Huh. Oh well, I guess it'll have to be my coffee instead. At least it'll match the way he'll probably be. It'll probably match the way he's. Fuck. At least it'll match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitter than hell itself. Oh, shit. Oh, I've only got one shot at this. God damn it, Terry.
That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. I was in front of Bridge. She wasn't there.
Huh? Who wasn't there?
She wasn't there, so I waited on Bridge. I watched my car from Bridge. I never put nobody in that car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie. Not my Dahlia.
Oh my god, no! Oh, Mr. Fawles, Mr. Fawles, why? Why? Oh, why is he covering for her? Oh, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I've got to fucking pick it apart. Please let me cross-examination. I swear to God, if it does the thing where I can only pick apart one thing, I'm going to cry. Oh. Oh. Okay. You're covering for her. Do you think that she would do the same for you? Oh, well. That's enough, Miss Fay. His last statement was fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial.
Well then, Miss Fay, please proceed with your cross-examination.
Is this how you want it to end, Mr. Fawles? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence?
There's only one person who can stop it. You, kitten. I think.
Thanks, Armando.
Ah, shit. Stop the car. Stop the car.
I can press, right? According to the note, the meeting was supposed to take place at 4:30. You certainly arrived early, didn't you?
It was raining, already dark too.
You waited on the bridge for 30 minutes? Mr. Fawles?
Eagle Mountain, that spot. Strong memories.
Why did he just clam up? Could it be he's hiding something here? She wasn't there. This one seems sus. Because... Hold on. When I read that one first, I thought it was weird. Because the picture that was taken by Dahlia earlier was taken from the bottom left. Which means that, I mean, they couldn't have swapped spots, obviously, by the time the picture was taken. And she couldn't have come from the right. Which means she probably had to have been there first, which makes this one sus. You were quite early, so you waited on the bridge, correct?
Yeah, I like waiting. I'm used to it.
I'm sure he is. The Zebra Boy waited 5 years to ask a single question. To find out why a woman betrayed him. To him, 30 minutes must have been like the blink of an eye. Crouch from the car, no body. I never put nobody in the car. Yeah, that makes sense. You were watching the car?
That bridge, other side is broken. Nobody can come.
Yeah, okay, I figured as much.
So, I was watching car.
What else were you expecting him to do? I suppose that's the obvious thing to do. But something's bothering me. I'm getting that feeling. Contradiction? Here?
I wonder what the other side is. I wonder what's on the other side of the broken bridge anyway.
No one lives there. There's a small shrine up on the mountain, but that's it.
Anyway, nobody came, no car, nothing.
Mr. Fawles, think carefully now. Are you certain that it was Valerie Hawthorne?
I never lie. It's the truth. It was Valerie. I remembered her face.
Wait a minute. If you had remembered her face, then why did you make her wear a scarf of identification?
Sorry. I told a little lie. But the woman I met, she was different from the woman standing here now. She was different. It was Valerie. We talked, then she left.
What did you talk about? What did you talk to her about anyway? Mr. Fawles!
Valerie told the truth about the kidnapping 5 years ago. She said someone needed to take the blame for it. That was all I could think to do.
Oh, that's all, yeah, he's just saying it.
That's why she lied, got me the death penalty.
And were you satisfied with that answer, witness?
Dahlia died. It was my fault. But I don't really remember. Maybe I did. Maybe I did push her in. It don't matter no more. Either way, my Dahlia, my sweet teen angel, dead.
But you just saw that she isn't dead.
After Valerie talked to me on the bridge, nothing left to live for.
Fuck, dude. How could you be so sure? It was raining at the time, and the sunset that day was at 5 o'clock. It couldn't have been, or it would have already been pretty dark on the mountain at 4:30. Please, Mr. Fawles, this is your last chance. You've already taken the fall once for someone you didn't, or something you didn't do.
That woman, it wasn't Dahlia.
Stop right there. What more needs to be said? Even if it means the death penalty, even if it means taking the blame for murder, you'll still do whatever is necessary to protect her, won't you, Mr. Fawles?
I know it isn't obvious, but he's clearly lying.
It's pretty obvious.
He's been cursed by Dahlia Hawthorne. He'll probably go to his grave still believing in her.
Mr. Fawles,
Even if you can show her he's lying, the poor guy will still be cursed. You'll still have to point out the contradiction anyway. That's the curse of being a defense lawyer, I guess.
so she wasn't there. Is it this one? Watch my car and everything. One woman came, she stood in front of me. So there's two of them. God damn it, why is there two of them? There's two of them that I'm sus of. She stood in front of me, she wasn't there. These two I'm pretty sus of because she's in front of him, but by the angle at which this was taken, she had to have been on the right, which means that she had to have been there first. Right. She wasn't there, so I waited on the bridge. Fuck it. What's the harm? I saved, so I've got a couple options here to take. Was it this one? Yeah, witness photo. She's in front of him. Yes! Okay. So when you got on the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge. You're sure of that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
You're sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. Fawles. I'm sure that you're lying.
Huh?
Oh, I'd love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye. You want to know who arrived on the bridge first. Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right? But that's the victim at the end of the bridge. Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Fawles, you must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Mr. Fawles? Please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth.
I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true. I had somewhere to go. A special place.
Did you go to this special place before you went to the bridge?
Yeah, it's an old temple around 15 minutes from the bridge.
Temple? What the hell does a temple have to do with this?
5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She brought a memento to represent our love.
A memento?
5 years ago, I hid it under the base of the tree there.
No. Dude, how many references to the first case is this gonna fucking have? That's the poison. That's the shit that got her. This is the shit from the first case.
But that's taken in for evidence later.
This little bottle on the necklace is your memento? It's quite charming, but it looks empty.
Your Honor, you heard what my client said. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. Ugh. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car. No!
Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it.
I still got a chance. Mr. Fawles, there's no mistaking it. Huh? Mr. Fawles? No. No. No! I worked so hard! I almost lost so many times! You've gotta be shitting me. No, did he drink it? He said it was empty. It didn't even click. It's empty. When did he drink it? Did he drink it right now? No. No way. It's gonna end like this? No. I worked so hard. No. Terry.
That's enough. Please. Witness? I promised her 5 years ago, if it ever happens, that we can't trust each other no more, then we're supposed to drink bottle.
No, stop the trial. Your Honor, we need a recess.
I was stupid. Couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this.
No, we're so close. Just a little more. I was going to prove your innocence.
No. Don't want that. Don't trust so. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again.
Mr. Fawles.
Mr. Armando, thanks for the coffee.
Oh, no. No, he drank it when he got the coffee. Oh, no. Oh, no. No, you cannot be serious. Mr. Fawles! My... Okay, hold on. I need a recess for myself. Holy shit. First of all, my phone's almost dead. I just took a peek because I got the little notification vibration. Secondly, holy crap, Where does the case go from here? My defendant is dead. We have no... Does it just get... No, it doesn't even get postponed at this point. What happens? Does it just end without a conclusion? I need to go put my phone up. I need to catch my thoughts. I need a drink. Holy shit. I'll be right back, chat. I'm back. I'm not any happier. All this for a fucking diamond. What a bitch.
And so my first trial ended, suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. I ended up with a wound that cut so deep into my soul I thought I'd never heal. I'm sure that it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. One person. The true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne. She left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet. Oh my god, she's terrible. She is a horrible villain. I do not like her. On her demonically sweet face. Ah. Unforgivable. That witch. Mr. Armando. We were so close to the truth. It was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten. It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Fawles killed himself. Don't cry, kitten. You're going to make my coffee all salty. I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Mia. Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. Oh, he's such a Giga Chad, it's not fair! Oh, this case is making me feel too many emotions, dude. No! The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. Mr. Armando. He broke his coffee cup. No matter how tough the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file them away and eventually forget them. One year later in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. Over the same woman. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was innocent. Oh, guilty. Okay, thank fuck. That's the first case. Okay, I wasn't sure. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfectly angelic smile on her face. It was finally all over. At least, that's what I thought at the time. Is she back? Oh no, don't tell me I've got to fight her again. Couldn't have been more wrong. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this. Oh no, please don't tell me she's back. Oh, this is the end? How is this the end, dude? That one did not feel good at all. That case did not feel good at all. Oh, no. Oh, my soul. Oh, that hurt. Oh, that's so painful. Ow. That was not the happy ending I wanted at all. Oh, that sucked. Oh, that's probably going to be build up for this next case. Oh. Fuck, dude. Ow, wee. What a fucking case. What a ride. Oh my god. What is this last game? I didn't expect to finish a whole episode in one stream. I thought it would have been a little bit longer, but it took a while, almost 4 hours, but shit. Man. Now I've got the last trial, the last game in the trilogy. Oh, man. Well, I guess we'll do our thing and we'll go ahead and preview the last episode. What's to come with this one?
Shinchi Shito, the treasured Kurain heirloom whose name means seven-branched sword. It is said that this sacred sword represents life itself. Though the branches may appear to be infinite, the choice is limitless. Like our destinies, the sword comes to but one end, one merciless point. And when the silver cord, the fragile thread that binds us to this world, is severed,
The illusion is revealed and the fate is finally laid bare? Oh, God, my mind is in the worst places. Please don't tell me this is Adrian Andrews. It's longer hair. Who the fuck just died? Oh, what a terrible cliffhanger, dude. No, I want to keep playing this game, but we're right at the end, and so I also don't want to play this game because I also want to be able to play it more later on. Fuck! Oh, this is terrible. I hate it. I don't like it, dude. Oh, man. Oh, this sucks so much. This sucks. This sucks. Oh, why? Oh, why? Oh, my. Oh, I feel terrible. Oh, this feels awful. Oh, I'll end it off with something softer tone because holy fuck do I feel like shit. Oh my god. This whole episode was, oh man, this whole day has been depresso. I had a blackout, and so I had to wait for that shit to come back. We managed to come around and finish up today's episode, but what a terribly tragic and sad episode it was not even from start to finish. I thought it was going to be better from the start. It finished terribly. I feel like shit, and now we're at the end. The last episode, the last trial. Oh, man. Oh, fuck, man. Can we do a mod check? Are there any mods still here? I'm about ready to wrap us up. If one of the mods could pull up the socials. Crust, are you still here? Someone here. I have to go grab my phone, dude. What the fuck? That was terrible, dude. Oh my god. I feel so many emotions. That was one hell of a roller coaster for the finish. First of all, fuck Dahlia Hawthorne. I do not like that woman at all. That's terrible. That is horrible. I feel so bad for my client, for Terry Fawles. Mia and Edward, dude, their first trials. Oh my god. Armando looked so fucking cool, too. This case has to explain what his backstory is some more. It has to. What the hell happened to him? Why did he die, quote unquote? Why is he named Gato now? What happened? There's so much, dude. Like, there was just so much that came from that. Revelations and questions galore with that trial, dude. That was fucking insane. Oh, man, that's terrible. Ugh, I'm hurting a little bit, though. Shit. Do I even feel like rating today? That left me feeling sour, dude. That's terrible. I don't feel good at all. Oh, man. God, I'm fucking hurting after that one. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna raid today. Cause that fucking sucks. Yeah, no, I'm probably just gonna wrap it up. I did a mod check earlier, but I guess no one's here, so I'll just, I'll take care of it myself. I'll go ahead and finish this out. So, we'll take off the shades. We'll look normal because I'm pretty sure I was shaded out for most of that case, angry and crying, and oh my god. We'll just finish off like normal now. Thank you again to any and all who happened to catch today's stream as it was happening live. Thanks to anybody who was watching this VOD later on. I'm a fucking mess. That case was terrible. I'm feeling so many different emotions. I honestly just, I don't even know. I'm a jumbled mess of emotions. Fucking hell, dude. If you found any of my my misery, misfortune, and just overall stupidity entertaining at all today, I do recommend that you go ahead and check me out on any of the social medias posted above. Twitter's going to be the place where I do post the most semi-frequently, both in regards to things IRL and for stream. Just like today, I posted that we were going live today, that there was a blackout, and that we're back, so you know, that's going to be the place to go ahead and keep up with what sort of things will be going on, what streams will be going on, what it is that I've been liking and up to. So I recommend that you go ahead and check that out if you want to keep up with me, the schedule, and or anything else that may be followed in between. If you were interested to check out maybe some of these VODs later on, the YouTube channel is going to be the archive where I do hold all of my past VODs. So if you want to go ahead and watch that, this VOD and any of the other ones, they will make their way to YouTube eventually, so you can go ahead and check those out when they do get posted. I also do have an editor who works on YouTube Shorts from time to time as well, so if you are interested in short form content as opposed to the longer form stuff, then I do have that on there as well. I also have a TikTok where I do post that same short form content, so if that's something that you're interested in as the social media of choice, then that will also be posted to TikTok as well, with some IRL stuff sprinkled in from time to time as well for the TikTok. With that being all said and done though, I think we're ready to go. I think I've had enough. That's a lie. I haven't had enough Ace Attorney. I want to get back to playing this game, but also we're so close to being done with it, and so I don't want to like dawdle on it for too long because this is the last case. There won't be very many Ace Attorney streams past this for a while, so you know I'm going to be a bit bummed whenever I can't swing back around to playing this because I've been really enjoying it. I will be recommending it though. I'm going to be spreading the word, and so I'll be telling everybody I know and anyone who I follow. So, like I said, thank you again, any and all who happen to catch today's stream as it's happening live. Thanks to anybody who's watching this VOD later on. Next stream will be, I believe, this next Monday. Schedule should be the same as it was laid out this week. I will be making a post about what's going on this next week for a stream tomorrow. After I get off of work, I'll go ahead, make the schedule, post it on all the socials, and then we will go ahead and proceed. But next Monday, I believe, we'll host the next stream. So until next time, I will see you guys all later. Stay hydrated, eat well, make sure to get enough rest, and I will see you guys all later. Bye, everybody. I hope you all have a good morning, evening, after night. I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.